Hey everyone. Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today on this great day? Let's see. Hi, Miss D in chat. Hello, how are you? Hello. Let me bring this over. Okay. How's everyone doing today on this good old Thursday? Thank God today is Thursday. How's everyone doing? Hey, Raw Truth. Hello, how are you? Hey, Brittany. I'm doing good, Buttercup. I'm doing good. Thank God today Thursday. Y'all know I'll be glad when Thursdays come. Hello to you too. How are you? I'll be glad. I don't know. I used to love going live on Fridays, but now I ain't really too much interested. But I do drop my recording videos on Fridays, so I'm gonna definitely do that tomorrow. Happy Thursday, Miss D, Monster Chat. Happy Thursday to you too, sweetie. How are you doing today? I hope everything is going well with you. Y'all, we gonna talk about that goddamn Lulu. Is Lulu dangerous, y'all? Shit, I'm sick of her. Hey, my girl, Ray Ray. I'm good, Roy D. I'm thankful for being alive because a lot of people didn't wake up, don't wake up the next day, and you was absolutely correct. Yep. I always say that. Always thank God to see another day. Good afternoon, Miss D. Yes, he is. Yes, God is always good. Let's see. Buttercup says she's very dangerous. Yes. Very honey. On the run. Hey, Roy D, how you doing, sweetie? How are you? Yeah, she's crazy. All is well. I pray the same for you, Miss D. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah. Hey, Miss Joy. I didn't even see you come in. Hey, Miss Joy. How are you? Hope you're doing great on this Thursday. Well, it's still morning in some places for people because everybody live in different time zones. So some people it's still morning. Yeah, you're right, Brittany. You're right. I don't know if this boy will get justice or not, child. I don't know. For now, she's getting away with her mess. But if we keep praying for justice, God would definitely see it through. That's true. Because sometimes, y'all, when people think they getting away with something, they really are not. It's just for that moment. You know what I mean? It's just for that moment, and maybe, I mean, that's what she think. You're right that she's getting away with it, but you don't do wrong to people and thank God is not going to make sure you reach what you sow. Hello, Miss D and everyone. Hey, girl. Happy Thursday, girl. How are you doing today, my love? Yeah, she thinks she getting away with it. Hmm. She is. She's a dangerous woman. She is. But yeah, I don't even want to laugh, but I don't know. Let me just. Okay, I'm glad you're doing great. Glad to hear that. Y'all hit that like button as you come in. I will appreciate it. So, now I know the father went live yesterday. Lord Jesus have mercy, baby. I don't know if everybody's seen the daddy live yesterday, honey. The baby, the daddy went in on Polo and mm, I don't know why they mad at Polo though. Like, what did Polo do? Because first of all, Polo really, to be honest, he has really stopped talking about this case. Like, Polo has, he has moved on. He was doing promoting because he promote people businesses and stuff like that on his page, and he was covering that other case. No, I didn't see it live, Miss D. That's okay because I'm gonna play it after I do this video. Cause baby, he talked about Tyrone mama. I'm like, ooh, he going in. See, that's that narcissistic shit for me. That's the shit I don't like. Hey Miss D, hey Miss Rhonda. I mean Miss Walker. How are you, sweetie? Yeah, that's that narcissistic shit. I don't like that shit. Like, and you know what, y'all? I don't like when this is why I don't deal with people. This is why I like to stay by myself, right? Because people, before I get into this, people would actually, some people don't have discernment, and I said that before, and that's okay, right? Because everybody don't have discernment, but God didn't say be crazy. Okay, everybody got a mind to feel and think for themselves. Now, now I'm gonna tell you what I didn't like. What he said, I didn't like. Hey, Karen, girl. Hello. I got sick of that big. Oh God, sis, you just went in 1 second. Oh my God, you just took it all the way there. I'm not dealing with you, Joy. Not today. I ain't dealing with you. No, you is crazy. When you try to help people, but some people ain't grateful, right? And now I'm gonna tell you, hey, open book girl, I didn't like when he said that he used Polo. I ain't like that part. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I didn't like that because when you think you're using somebody, you can be actually not using them. Okay, don't think because people have you stay around them and you doing things for them, you using them in your mind. Yeah, you probably is thinking I'm using them, but what I'm saying, in their mind, they're a step ahead of you. Okay, you're not using them in their mind. They letting you think you're using them, and that's what Polo was doing. He was actually, because Polo is a smart guy. Like, literally, he's a smart guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Polo is that type of guy will let someone, use him, And Polo did it because he said it was personal. Why he, wanted to help the family and everything. But that was crazy. When I heard him say, ooh, Lord, child. We got Lulu on the run in Atlanta. She running, thinking she getting away with what she did to Dro. Cause I'm just gonna be honest, I don't think it happened the way that she says it happened. I really don't. I don't. Let me see what she said. God does not bless mess. Exactly. Exactly. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. Hey, Freddie. How you been, honey? Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you. Um, yeah, and to be honest with y'all, I just don't believe this her first time. I really don't. I really just do not believe this her first time doing anything like this to anybody. I'm just gonna be honest. Some people, they do stuff right, and it's not their first time. It's just that some people do stuff and they get away with it the first time. They think they can get away with it the second time. Just like in Ashley case, I don't believe this Joe first time being malicious and harmful to a woman. I don't think that's his first time. I don't think this is Lulu first time. You know, so hell, shit. I don't believe so. Yep. So let's get into this video, and I'm gonna play open book video, honey, because baby, I didn't get a chance to watch it this morning because I was doing so much, but I did watch some of her replay. I agree with you, Royal G. Yeah, yeah. People get away with stuff maybe twice, and they'll go back and do it the third time. You know what I'm saying? Because they got away with it twice, but the third time that could be their downfall right there. Their luck done ran out. You get what I'm saying? I don't like when people do that. Like, ooh. Some people just ungrateful, ungrateful. They don't like to tell people thank you for this, thank you for that. You know, I mean, like I said before, I didn't give a damn about talking to none of them behind the scene because they all weird to me. And I say it right here on my platform because I'm not afraid. That family is weird as fuck. I feel like they used it people. Well, they used the people that they thought they can use because they didn't use me. Because I said what I felt and still feel, and I ain't gonna take shit back. Period. Okay, because nobody takes control over how I feel and how I think. Mm. Lord, I think we was clowning. It was midnight. That was last night. Oh, okay, yeah, you did tell me that, right, Miss D. Remember her car? Yeah, with her boy. Oh yeah, I'm gonna play that right now. Right now, sis. Um, yeah, we have our own opinion. Yeah, you gotta give people their own opinion, how they feel about stuff. It's sad that people can't have their own opinion. Well, I'm gonna have mine. My ex-boyfriend
stage, but Lulu is starting to be a real smooth criminal. Now, after
Nah,
that
I believe
incident happened,
that.
she went to court. The state was going to pursue charges against her. However, the case was dismissed. But I'm like, they ain't charged her with neglect. They ain't charged her for nothing. They only had careless driving. Now, what I want to point out in this situation now, this is just my theory, right? Every time an incident happened regarding one of Lulu Mans, she always traveling in the east direction. When Tyrone Davis allegedly jumped from a vehicle, they was traveling east toward Circle K. Now, according to this report from 27.
Do y'all remember? I don't know who it was, but it was a lot of people in my chat kept saying when this case first aired, right, and things was not panning out right. I can't remember the people because there was so many at the time. But they kept saying, y'all, do y'all think Lulu knows somebody in the police department? Well, damn it, I'm starting to think that now. Shit. I was just trying to give grace and be like, nah, y'all, I don't think so. But I'm starting to think, God dog on me, Lulu knows somebody in that doggone police. Because Lulu getting away with too damn much. Now, this her second goddamn time. Ain't been charged with nothing, y'all. Yeah, tell me what y'all think about it. Yep, Miss D, I roll along, me and my hubbies. That's it. And that's all. Absolutely, baby. I ain't mad at you, girl. Hey, Brittany, girl. Y'all hit the like button as you come in the building. Right, Miss D. Yes, I'm starting to think she knows somebody. I'm serious. Because everybody used to always put that in the chat in the beginning that she knew somebody at that police station. I'm starting to think the girl do. Shit, damn.
17, her and her ex-man was traveling east. Something is going wrong. Like, I don't be in no black magic or no voodoo type of BS. It seems like Lulu is protected. She got some type of blessings or good luck charm or a rabbit foot somewhere in these goddamn cars when she be doing these illegal.
Tasha says she used to date a detective. Oh, really? So that is true? Oh, so wait a minute, she's still on the force? Wow. Hi, Miss D and chat. I missed a lot. So the whole case done closed? Yes, girl. Done closed on up, baby.
Illegal things because she never get charged with it. She never get penalized and she never get punished. Is it a thing with me or is I'm tripping? Why this bitch always traveling east when a tragedy incident happened and she never get harmed? Lulu was okay because she had her seatbelt on. Her ex-man ain't have his seatbelt on. Man, this girl staged that. She staged it and she did the same shit to Tyrone Davis, y'all. And I'm not trying to sound ignorant, no disrespect to my Eastern Stars people. Now, rumors was she was involved in the Eastern Stars or she got people related to that type of, group of people. I just need clarity because I don't be in these type of groups. And I gotta ask y'all a question. I ain't trying to sound ignorant or anything because I don't be studying those type of movements. When you a part of the Eastern Stars and when you want to get away with, murder or you want to get away with a crime, do you gotta be traveling east to get away with it? Because I'm just saying, like, it's traveling east in 2017 and got away with her boyfriend being thrown from the vehicle. I'm just trying to talk about the behavior pattern. I'm trying to get some type of sense and clarity on the patterns that I'm seeing. Now, disclaimer, I'm not saying all Eastern Stars group members are bad people. I'm not saying that y'all are a cult. I'm not saying that y'all are doing things out here and trying to get away with murder. And I'm not trying to say this movement is connected to Lulu, but I just heard rumors in the past that she was an Eastern Star. Because you notice nothing never happened when she driving west. It's always east. East.
Right.
Now, maybe it is a coincidence, but I'm just saying, I'm looking at the facts. And every time something happened to her mans, it's always related to traffic. I guarantee you, Lulu was the one who called 911 the day Tyrone allegedly jumped from that moving vehicle and told those people that Tyrone was hit by a car. Now, check this out, right? Like I said, I go over the report over and over again because, sometimes you can miss things. Brittany. So when I was reading over the interview section between Lulu and the detective, she told the detective that she didn't stop because she didn't want to get hit by traffic. Let's make it make sense. So allegedly, your boyfriend jumped from your moving vehicle, landed on the ground in the middle of the road, and you said you did not want to stop because you ain't want them cars to hit your car. What about his body? You ain't think about his body. You ain't think about his safety. You were so concerned about the incoming traffic running into your car. What about them running over his body? So again, Lulu did not care about Tyrone Davis. Lulu wanted traffic to run him over. All that was a part of Lulu's game. When Lulu went over there by Circle K acting like she was waiting for Tyrone to walk up the streets, I guarantee you she made that 911 call. So when she seen the police heading to that same direction, she left the gas station thinking that Tyrone was hit by a vehicle. So when she went back to the scene, that's why she was so shocked to see him getting on that stretcher alive, because she thought it was going to be a yellow tarp over his body. She said she ain't know what happened. How you don't know what happened to a person when that person allegedly jumped from your vehicle? She was hoping that a car ran him over. You know why? Because it was so easy for her to tell that story to the family. But when she found out that these witnesses rendered aid to Tyrone, it made her nervous. That's why in the police report, she was lying through it. She couldn't get her thoughts and lies together. But GPD helped her get away with murder because they didn't do a thorough investigation. But at the end of the day, like I say, a lot of y'all might not like my approach, but when I drop a video, best believe I know what I'm talking about. One thing about a lie eventually will catch up with you.
Yup. She right. Like, this is her second time this is happening, y'all. Her second time. And she got away with it 2 times. That's why I say she is dangerous. Okay? She dangerous. And will I say they did a good job? No. I don't think the police department did a good job at all. I think she got off and she knows she got off, and it makes her feel good getting off. Now, would she do it again? Probably so. I wouldn't put it past her. I ain't even gonna lie. I wouldn't put it past her. I told you, when a person do something once, they will definitely do it again. They will. They don't care. They don't care about that. And it's sad. It's sad. She got away with it once and she felt like Okay, I'll wait a couple of more years. Shit, I'll do it again. I'll probably get away with it again. That's how those criminals think. They think like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bite-sized sustained energy to raise your bar. New Clip Energy Bites.
He's a man with a list.
Take this
In
down.
a race against
Open
time.
book live on play.
You motherfucking want to be rap.
Hold on. Oh Lord, let me see, cause I ain't even get a chance to watch all of his thing yesterday. But baby, ooh, let me take this down so I can see y'all. Okay, there we go. Okay.
Every story, every voice.
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
These are the ones that
welcome to the Open Book app or buy a coffee. And those links will be in the description field of this video.
Miss D,
hey, let's say
family.
Welcome, sis. Welcome to all of the members. Now,
amen.
One of the perks is being a member. Thank you for joining, sis. Is that you
really
have sometimes
the accident.
Exclusive
Really?
access.
Well, how bad he was hurt? Oh my God, I didn't know that. Wow. Wow, I didn't know that, sis. I didn't know that he didn't remember the accident. God. Wow. That's sad. Damn,
Access
Lulu.
to certain material.
That's cute.
Eyes, because some people didn't even know, like myself, where to find his live. Okay. So shout out, EA is in the building. Welcome. If y'all like me, you may be eating a late dinner. Okay. Go ahead and get your food, get your drinks. Okay. We just gonna get into it.
Y'all need to tighten up. The evidence speak for itself.
Girl, I was weak because I went into the comments, right? And I think that was Polo video or some shit on his live. They was like, oh, look like his teeth was going to fall out. Girl, I was so weak, I ain't know what to do, child. I was hollering. Hey, Terry. Okay, open book, I did. He was in a coma for 6 months. Really? The guy that was, well, you know what? Yeah, maybe so. Because when Open Book sent me that car that time, that picture of that car, oh my God, that car was tore up bad. Wow. But ain't that kind of strange, y'all, that nothing happened to Lulu in both accidents? Nothing happened to her in both accidents. Nothing. Nothing happened to her. Neither time. With the first guy and with Dro. Nothing happened to Miss Lulu on the run.
Shanae, I'd like to thank you for working on behalf of the family and supporting us in this movement. You really been putting boots to the ground. This fuck nigga Paul.
Popeye's wraps are back for just $3.99.
Shout out
Pick them
somebody.
up
I don't know who that was. He just shout out everybody. He ain't had to shout me out.
At Planet Fitness, we know how important it is to take care of both your mind and body. That's why now through May 15th.
And no one was safe on this live.
First of all, I want to thank everybody supporting my family in these times that we're going through trying to seek justice for my son, Dro. It's a lot of stuff.
Well, I want to know if it's real justice, or do I want to know if y'all just want to bring inconsistencies with what the police department didn't do and bring them up on a lawsuit, or is it going to be real justice for Tyrone? Because if it's not no more evidence to come out to prove that Lulu did that, it's not going to be no justice, and the case is not going to be reopened back up. We do know that, right? But is it really coming down to they want to point out the inconsistencies that the police department didn't do so a lawsuit can be brought up against them? I'm just wondering.
Stuff been going on, y'all. I've been quiet for a reason, you feel me? I've been quiet for a reason, but I got time today. And I ain't here sugarcoat nothing. I'm gonna go straight to the point.
Yeah, get straight.
First of all, I want to address Gainesville Police Department. Y'all need to tighten up. The evidence speaks for itself. Shanae, I'd like to thank you for working on behalf of the family and supporting us in this movement. You really been putting boots to the ground. This fuck nigga Polo, yeah, I'm dressed you, nigga. I got time. I've been quiet. And I've been doing that for a reason, bro. For the simple fact that I'm trying to let these people, the proper authorities, handle it the right way. But let me tell you something, nigga. You done played with a whole lot of shit. You done played with my mama name, my daughter name, my children name, my daddy name. Let me tell you something. You don't know me. You don't know my family. You never met us. But I'm going to address you and let you know, bro. You need to tighten up, bro. I'm the nigga that you use your platform. Yeah, duck ass nigga. I use you. I use your duck ass platform because your pussy ass sit in front of TV all day and holler justice for Joe trying.
Y'all, okay? There were no holds barred on this live. Now, there was a follow-up from Polo on today. Okay, we may not get to that part on this live because it's a little not too long, but a little lengthy. But I'm not gonna play all of it, but the main gist of everything. And she said they were trying to say he was high. I don't know if I was saying it. Okay, I don't know. I really don't know. I haven't seen like him a lot to know his personality like that. They gave Polo all the inside information on Rena and gave him all the information about Polo. All of this is unnecessary, right? But you know what, y'all? What we're going to see in this video is pretty much he is vindicating Polo. Okay. Whereas where people were saying that Polo was lying and he was making up his receipts, you're going to hear him confess where all of that came from. Okay, on this video. So this is why sometimes we just gotta sit back and watch, because I was watching it all in action. To be honest, I was like watching it from every angle to see what was happening in real time. It's just so much I'm gonna get involved in that stuff like that. But I was watching a lot of stuff, like how all of that played out. Yes. Let's see. Nothing but truth said. They said his teeth. Girl, I saw that. I saw those comments. I said, well, let me get another look. Comments too. I was like, what? Let me get another look then, because I don't know. Okay, the Queens then said, I saw Polo response first. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Yes, see, some people, a lot of people in that chat did not even know what Polo was talking about. They had not seen this video yet, okay? This was sent to me this morning. I didn't even know about it. So I was like, what?
I get a name for yourself, so I handled that. All the receipts that you got in the world, food that you went out there and put boots on the ground, nigga, that shit came from me. The pizza box, the chicken wings, the cabin, and everything coming out right now. Everything coming out from camera, body cam footage. This ain't no hearsay. All the documents from all the bloggers that's posting all the evidence, it reflected we've been standing on business. We've been.
So he just admitted those videos that we saw with the chicken wings, that homeless guy. Now, that lady, y'all, he didn't admit to that. However, he was on the phone when Polo was there talking to the homeless lady. And one of the other people on their team was there also, right? Now, he said all of the evidence is coming out. Shout out to Nothing But the Truth, because I don't know if he knows about Nothing But the Truth. But she is the one responsible for, at least, y'all, I know we're still waiting on GTD things, but she's given us the Gilchrist, the police reports, the video footage from Gilchrist, all of that. No one else is posting.
And that is so true, because she dropped Nothing But the Truth dropped all them videos. And for the ones that been following me, I play all those videos on my live that she dropped. And I never seen nobody drop those videos but Nothing But the Truth. Because that's why I played them from her channel. She was the only one that I seen that dropped them videos. So that is so true.
Videos and things, okay? Crime scene photos and all of that. So I don't know if he's just not in the know of who all the content creators are and who's responsible for putting some of this out. But I believe she deserves a shout out for that as well. I really do feel that she deserves a shout out. So shout out to you, sis.
Why? Because we understand that the assignment that we ain't in no time wrestling. My son was a real motherfucking person. My son was a real person. Country ass nigga, we don't even know you. You don't know us. You never met me. You never met my son. And, oh, one more. That motherfucking fat cowboy body ass Latosha Dimps and faggot ass Theodore, whatever the fuck your name is. Stay in y'all place. I'm tired of y'all with the bullshit. Y'all around here with that bullshit, making all these fake ass motherfucking damn posters and causing all this controversy just for likes and clicks. Tighten up. You know.
Smells like fresh produce. Delivered daily.
It's an Aldi thing.
That little piggy booked a villa. This little piggy booked a hotel.
Whatever you do what you do, get your money how you get it. But don't play with our name like we sweet like that, though. You feel me? At the end of the day, we really out here trying to get justice for my son while y'all done turned this shit into a motherfucking As the World Turns series. I ain't had time to grieve yet, and I've been quiet for a reason because I got shit going on, and I don't have time.
I don't know if you're talking about my Lulu series, child, but he might be okay with that. Okay, now if y'all are not familiar, the two people, excuse me, y'all eating at the same time. The two people, Ray said I'm screaming. Girl, I want to. I was like clutching my imaginary pearls. Girl, now y'all know on Polo's live, okay, he had two people on there. This was probably 3 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. A young man that came out saying his mom had dated Tyrone's dad. He did a live. He's talking about him, and he's talking about the other young lady that was on there, Latosha Dimps. He's talking about her too, where she came on and she was sharing her story on Polo's video that time. So those are the two people. Now, I think allegedly he was some of the Davis family were trying to give them also a cease and desist letter like with Polo. But see, they filed it, the one for Polo, in the wrong county. Okay, hey Terry, welcome. He might be a little tipsy, but I don't think he was on not the dope, but I'm seeing a grieving dad that ain't believing the ish the police said. Yep. Now that's true. That's definitely true. He is trying to hold GPD accountable as well.
To go back and forth. And I'm only address this shit one time. I ain't finna even say nothing else about nothing. I ain't here to threaten nobody, but I'm man before anything. And at the end of the day, Tasha, I got a personal thing for you. Bitch, you walked in the courtroom. You called that pussy boy and said, we in there doing this and doing that, that bitch recording and all that. You came to the funeral when I'm there, boy Shamir and her baby daddy, and taking pictures and all this bullshit, talking about you a dimp. Bitch, I'm a David Strong motherfucker. And Renee Jennings too, my motherfucking pussy ass baby mama. Bitch, you throw more dirt in my motherfucking son's face than anybody, bitch. I just heard that shit that they just posted.
Now, I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was disrespectful, y'all. I can't stand when a man come on the internet and call a woman a bitch and all them type of names. I don't respect men like that. I just do not do it. I got sons, and I would never want my sons to do that. I don't respect shit like that.
Online with the evidence of talking about, you said, don't get a family nothing. Let me tell you something. Tell the world.
The teeth, that's what they said. The teeth was about to come out, girl. Oh, Lord, that is crazy. I didn't even notice that. Y'all, he going down the line. I told y'all to prepare, brace yourselves. He going down the line. Now he is on Dro's mama. I said, oh, Lord, not the mama. I'm about to faint. You said he is lit, girl. I was like, wait a second. Hold up. Now, what you say? It's your baby mama. You going in on.
And said, we end up doing this and doing that, bitch recording and all that. You do get your money how you get it, but don't play with our name like we sweet like that, though. You feel me? At the end of the day, we really out here trying to get justice for my son while y'all done turned this shit into a motherfucking As the World Turns series. I ain't had time to grieve yet, and I've been quiet for a reason because I got shit going on, and I don't have time to go back and forth. And I'm gonna address this shit one time. I ain't finna even say nothing else about nothing. I ain't here to threaten nobody, but I'm man before anything. And at the end of the day, Tasha, I got a personal thing for you. Bitch, you walked in the courtroom. You called that pussy boy and said, we in there doing this and doing that, bitch recording and all that. You came to the funeral when I'm there, boy Shamir and her baby daddy, and taking pictures and all this bullshit, talking about you a dim. Bitch, I'm a David Strong motherfucker. And Renee Jennings too, my motherfucking pussy ass baby mama. Bitch, you throw more dirt in my motherfucking son's face than anybody, bitch. I just heard that shit that they just posted.
Well, I don't care how much respect he had for. I'm not gonna get online and call another woman a bitch. It's still a way of doing it. Period. Okay. At the end of the day, that's still his son's mother. You know what I'm saying? He can say how he feel. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I would never tell somebody not to say how they feel. But coming on the internet, calling your deceased son baby mother a bitch, I just think that was a little too much right there. And that's just my opinion. I would never allow and want my sons, if anything happened like this, to disrespect, you know, his child's mother. I just feel like that part was the disrespect.
Online with the evidence of talking about, you said, don't get a family nothing. Let me tell you something. Tell the world the truth. All three of your sons, my condolences, baby. I ain't never once spoke bad on your name. Never. Never. What the bloggers do, that's what they do. I ain't got that. I respect you when T2 was here. I'm gonna respect you when he gone. But I'm sick of this bullshit. You around here talking about, oh, my 3 sons. I lost 3 sons. But tell the world about your 3 sons. Bitch, we watch cars and motherfucking goddamn it campaign and help raise the money to bury your motherfucking children. All 3 of them. But I ain't finna even make it about the children, but I'm just getting a little sneak preview to the world.
Well, don't say all 3 of them. Say 1, because 1 was yours. I mean, say 2, because 1 was yours. And from what I understand, that he did have an insurance policy. So I don't, if y'all did wash cars or do whatever y'all wanted to do, y'all did that for your behalf of the Davis family. I don't think y'all did that for the her side of the family, because they had a policy, from my understanding.
To address some of this bullshit that's been going on behind closed doors and motherfucking trying to scandalize and throw my family name under the dirt. You not once, Renee, and I'm talking directly to you, because I ain't seen you, ain't seen my grandchildren. You gave my grandchildren some funk ass clothes. You didn't come to the birthday party. You called me 2 days later. You called me two days later. 2 fucking days later. When I got out there.
Now, wait a second. Now he said now that did come out, y'all, that she did give some clothes. I'm thinking, who said that? I think it was the children's mom's sister on Jesus.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Said that Miss Renee was going to give, Miss Rena was going to give the kids some clothes, or the son some clothes. But he's saying that she did give the clothes, but I guess she hasn't been involved in their lives like that. Okay, since Dro passed away, since Dro passed away and all of that. I can understand why he's doing this, because he wants answers. Yep. Hi, Tim. But some of that stuff, though, I think is some extra stuff up in there that probably did not have to be handled online. Okay, because it just went to another place.
Yeah, I think some of this stuff.
They had already wrote this shit off as an accident. Everyone but me and my family going to the 6 cars deep, it wouldn't even be no.
Now that part I understand him. Like, that was too quick to write that off as an accident. So that part, yes, I do agree with him. And he got every right to be mad at that part. Like, you know, I'm assuming they wrote off as an accident because that's what in the beginning, if y'all can remember, that's what Renee told the cops, that she didn't think that Lulu did anything to her son. It was an accident. So they took that possibility and they ran with it. And they still did a little bit of investigating, you know, the car and videos. They went and watched camera footage and whatever. And then they closed the case. So that part, I agree with him on that part. But, you know, who is Tasha, though? I don't know. I don't know who that lady is. Joy, I'm still trying to figure out. At first, I thought he was talking about his sister, but no, it's someone else. Yeah, it is, but I don't know who that person is. It was weird to me when Joe's mom didn't want an investigation. Well, I'm sorry, but he must be right on. Brittany. Oh, Lord, Brittany.
No investigation. If y'all look at the world, if y'all look at the motherfucking evidence, all the body cam at the cabin, under the bridge, all that, that's us. We did that. Polo ain't do shit. All he did is motherfucker ran to the courthouse when I sent this duck ass to go down there because Renee tried to backdoor me. Her people called me and told me that she going up there and I didn't have time to get there. And you went up there and you dropped the ball on the biggest platform we ever had.
Now, y'all see that, right? Okay, remember when Polo did say that the Davis family sent him there because they could not get there. He just admitted that out of his mouth. And he thought that Miss Renee was trying to backdoor him and do something shady or something about her going up there. So Polo really wasn't going up there to mess with her. He was going on behalf of the family. Okay, now Polo's platform was it grew into a huge platform for them to get info through. Okay, so that is how they started sending him the information, because they had already gone out there and did the video with the pizza, the wings, you know, all of that, and they started giving all of that stuff to Polo. So it wasn't anything he was making up, but he's admitting they gave that stuff to him. And the same with the court thing, Polo stated that they sent him there. So now Dro's dad is on live admitting all of that is true. All of that was true that he said earlier.
Polo, I use your fuck ass. I use you, fuck nigga. I did. Because you a duck ass, country ass nigga that sat in front of the TV every day, all day, trying to be relevant. And I'm the nigga that made you get $9.99 subscription. I'm the real troll, motherfucker. I'm the real troll, motherfucker. I'm the reason you was able to build your platform up to get what you got going on. Now you're selling wigs. Dick in the boot ass nigga. I ain't finna even get hot on that because I got other shit to address. Gainesville Police Department, y'all need to tighten up. Y'all need to tighten up, because I'm going to tell you something. To the death of me, I'm on a mission. Until we find out what the...
Now, the thing of it is, yes, he was fighting court. He was recording for them. But Miss Renee didn't know what his purpose was, because she knew that Polo was on their side, their team. Okay? So she didn't know if he was coming to set her up or what. You know, and so that was one thing that caused a lot of contention back then between Polo and Dro's mother, because I don't think she knew his intention, okay, in showing up there.
Sign up for the new Sonic Rewards program today and get a free drink or Sonic Smash with minimum purchase.
You didn't inherit this. You built it. Every late night, every dollar earned with Relay.
What happened to him and get answers for this one right here, my grandson, I ain't gonna never stop. I ain't gonna never stop. And I'm not finna come on this shit torn wrestling with no motherfucking phone. I am him, though. I am him. Y'all done brought up my daddy. Yeah, my daddy was a kingpin, but he did good for the ones who he looked out for. He wasn't no bastard. He went around here selling wigs and $10 lily dillies. And Latosha Demps, you cowboy body wearing ass bitch.
Long Lord.
I'm gonna show you pictures. You think you're recording us, bitch? We got you too. You feel me? But at the end of the day, stay in your lane, baby. I ain't never did nothing to you. I don't even know your big cowboy body ass. And faggot ass Theodore, the Tidro, whatever, Shamil, son. Fuck you too, young nigga. You calling me out talking about nigga, you see me, you do this. Nigga, you is not relevant. You don't know us, you ain't no kin us. You is my girlfriend, motherfucking goddamn it son who she don't fuck with, who you been cyberbullying, making all these fake ass pages for the longest. But at the end of the day, enough is enough. We ain't gonna never stop. Y'all can do what the fuck y'all want to do, say what the fuck y'all want to say, but who gonna check us? Nobody. 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 We've been war ready from day one, but this ain't what it's about. It's about getting answers. We trying to do it the right way. Y'all see this right here? This what been keeping me calm. The oil. The oil. I'm still him. The oil. We've been saving a lot of shit. This here. See, I come from a praying family. I come from entrepreneurs. I come from business owners. I come from something. I stand for something. I refuse to let y'all trick me off my pivot. Because at the end of the day, I'm on a mission to find out what the fuck happened to my son. But to whom it may concern, everybody that ever motherfucking spoke bad or had anything to say about my son, fuck y'all. Because at the end of the day, y'all doing this shit for likes. Nigga, I'm motherfucking goddamn blood, sweat, and tears about mine. About mine. I feel like I was thrown under, and Lulu, your bitch ass too. Ooh, and Renee, this goes for you too.
Lord,
especially for you. Not once.
Wait. When he said that, y'all, I jumped. Oh, he said that was some aggression. Lulu with your BA.
Lord Jesus. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all, what in the hell? Oh my God. Wait. Oh, hold on. Oh, Lord, I have to catch my breath. Oh my God. That shit was funny. Ooh. Now, Lulu, I don't care what he said about her. But the baby mama, I just feel like I didn't like that part. I'm just going to be honest. I didn't like that part, you know. And I know sometimes things can, you know, you can say things in the heat of the moment and stuff like that. But that's why I say sometimes, y'all, we got to dissect stuff before we come out to social media with it. Think about it. Maybe if he would have sat down and dissect some things, he would have left Renee out of it, you know, or even he could have said something about her, but in a better manner. You know what I'm saying? So this all about having self-control and sit and dissect stuff. That's what it's about. Because sometimes you can get on social media and you can lose totally control of who you are, you know, and you can make people that like you dislike you by the things that you say. One time out your mouth, someone can dislike you. We got a lot of females that don't like men when they disrespect women like that, okay? And vice versa. You know what I'm saying? We don't like when women disrespect men like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just big on respect. You know, some people, I don't know. Ooh. Lord, geez, that took the breath from me right there, baby. Good Lord, good Lord.
Oh my God. Even Lulu, she not safe. Okay, Lulu, are you okay? Lulu, are you okay? Are you okay, Lulu? You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Okay, because baby, he ain't playing with nobody. Nobody's safe on this life. Hey, Alana, welcome. Child, I gotta rewind that just a little.
Oh Lord,
we're trying to do it the right way. Y'all see this right here? This what been keeping me calm. The oil. The oil. I'm still him. The oil. We've been saving a lot of shit. This here. See, I come from a praying family. I come from entrepreneurs. I come from business owners. I come from something. I stand for something. I refuse to let y'all trick me off my pivot. Because at the end of the day, I'm on a mission to find out what the fuck happened to my son. But to whom it may concern, everybody that ever motherfucking spoke bad or had anything to say about my son, fuck y'all. Because at the end of the day, y'all doing this shit for likes. Nigga, I'm motherfucking goddamn blood, sweat, and tears about mine. About mine. I feel like I was thrown on there. And Lulu, your bitch ass too. And Renee, this goes for you too. Especially for you. Not once did you ever mention that whole name. Not once. And what hurt me so bad, that girl left my house with my son December 24th. I got the picture, the last picture I got of my son, she in the back seat. This bitch took a picture with me and told them crackers she didn't have my number. You got my son 3 phones. You got his 2 guns. And you not called none of us. But God look high, he look low. But right now, how I'm feeling right now, I had to address this shit. Miss Shanae Jackson, I appreciate it.
So that's the thing. He's saying Lulu got the phones, the guns, okay, and said that on the 24th, when Dro came over there, Lulu was sitting in the back seat. So she wasn't even in the position to really drive. So you mean to tell me within 3 days you got so healed, okay, that now you just felt big and bad and you were going to do all the driving because it was your car, okay? So that's the thing he has an issue with is you have all of those phones that even if you didn't have the contact info in your own phone, pick one, okay? His dad's contact information was in Dro's phone. And then where's the other weapon? They turned in one weapon, but then where's the other weapon? That also goes for the phones. They downloaded the information. They only downloaded it from one phone, and that wasn't the main phone. Okay, so he's even verifying that as well. And I agree. Dro's mother did not bring up Lulu's name. Lulu's name is not even on the police report.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah, and that's what I said too. You know, I agree with what Open Book saying too. And you know, a lot of his frustration, I do agree with some of his frustration. I do. You know, as a parent, you know what I'm saying? I would want answers for my child too, but I just don't agree with, you know, him come on a public platform calling her a bitch and all of that. I don't agree with that. But I agree that, yeah, he need answers. I agree that Renee was wrong for telling the goddamn police that it was an accident and you did not let these police officers do their job in the beginning before you said that to even say that this was an accident. So, yes, I do agree with him on some things that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Renee just let it go on to whatever Lulu said, you know? Whatever Lulu said, everything mattered at that time. And this is why this shit is shady the way it's shady now. You know, it may not be nothing come out of this. And it's sad because he still didn't get the true answers. What happened to his son? He didn't get it. And then I already told y'all before, I felt like the goddamn hotel knew Lulu ass too. That they edit that goddamn video. I believe that. That would have told the story what really happened to Joe. Excuse me, y'all, not Joe. God damn it. To Dro. It would have been seen. They redacted that too. That's why they sent that little vid that they recorded on the phone and sent it to the goddamn detective and then got rid of the main part. I believe that goddamn hotel got rid of that for Lulu. Yeah, I believe that. And that's why they didn't see nothing but the door open in Lulu's car. That's why they didn't get to see if he jumped out of the car on his own, if she threw him out of the car. They didn't get to see none of that because I believe that damn hotel did some bullshit. Because I believe that hotel that camera footage would have told everything. I believe that, y'all. That's just my belief. Yes, I believe that. And I'm going to stand on it. She said, I don't think it's about justice. I think it's about gathering enough evidence for a lawsuit. Sis, I said that. Yes, I do believe that. And I said that, I think before you came in my chat, I did say that. Because I think it's that now. Because to be honest, I don't think that they can reopen the case because it's not no evidence. Come on, all the evidence is gone. So I definitely agree with you. All the evidence is gone. You know, I mean, what can the PI find? I'm just being honest. I ain't trying to downplay nobody, but what can the PI find? Shit. Damn. If they find something, let me know. Somebody let me know, because, you know, I don't watch all them goddamn people. But let me know something, because all the evidence is gone. It's gone. So, like she just said, sis, I agree with you. Right now, only thing left is a lawsuit. That's it. Ain't nothing else to do.
You've been a blessing. You've been a blessing.
Hey,
You've been
Kim.
really a blessing. I thank you on every platform. To the PI who they say we don't got because we ain't expose our hand. Thank you too, sir. We thank you because you're doing your business. But at the end of the day, all this unnecessary bullshit, don't get it twisted. Because we is going to keep on going on and on and on and on and on. Like I said at the funeral, y'all go back and watch the ceremony. I've been trying to bring this family together for the longest. Even at the funeral. If I would have knew the obituary looked like it looked, I would have tore that shit up. And I'm straight up on my mama. I would have tore that shit up.
He would have told obituary up? Well, what in the world? What in the ham and cheese is going on? He said he would have tore it straight up, y'all. Did y'all hear that? What in the ham, cheese, and biscuits? Oh, my God.
That shit, the obituary, I didn't know this girl went behind my back and put every lion, tiger, and bear of her family in my son obituary, and ain't got not one picture of me, my other kids, none of them in there. And then the add insult to injury, the last page,
hey, Barbara,
her own.
Exactly, open book. We can't control the supporters. You know, you can't, you know, you know, I guess they say what they want to say, I guess. But for the most, one thing I can say, my real supporters that come in my chat, I can say they always respectful, right? No matter what case I cover. I let everybody feel freely over here. Long as everybody being respectable to each other in the chat, I let you feel at home over here, you know, but I'm not going to let them stop saying what they feel about a case that I cover. So I agree with you on that, open book. I definitely agree. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it is what it is. Now, when it comes to all that drama shit, I don't do none of that shit over here. I ain't with all that drama shit. I try to stay drama free. But for us, the other stuff, I mean, you got to respect how people feel. You feel me? So I agree with you, open book, you know, because that's how it is. You want your supporters to feel comfortable, you know?
On grandchildren, she put my grandchildren on the last page. On the last page. If you're going to tell this shit, keep this shit real. Tell the truth, Renee. And I'm being direct. And I don't give a fuck who don't.
Oh, yeah, open book. I agree with that. See, you know, open book. Now, we don't talk about this so many times with so many stories, okay? Some people believe, right, because they don't have a mind of their own. They can't think for their self. And I ain't even going to get all into it. So, like I said, you got some people that will present themselves well-spoken and well-educated and well this and well that. And then, you know, I guess the supporters started believing in them. You know, I guess. I don't know what's going on, but I'm going to be me. I like to laugh, joke, fuck it. I fuck up over here sometimes. It is what it is. Hey, I might not know everything. I would say, hey, it's a possibility. I'm not going to sit up and act like, you know, I'm God and I know everything, you know. Oh, I know this, I know that, blah, blah, blah. I always say, I'm speculating, y'all. I don't know. This could have happened. That could have happened. This could have been said. You know, who said it? You know, it's just all about speculation. But I'm not going to get up here and act like I'm the greatest and I know everything. And I know I don't know everything. You know what I mean? So that's just the way I am.
Who don't like it? I'm Tyrone. I've been Tyrone, and I'm undefeated. I ain't lost nothing. I ain't lost nothing. I got war wounds, whatever, however you want to take it. But I'm not friendly. I'm just tired of this bullshit. And I'll try to take the proper measure and let the authorities handle what they want to handle. But it's whatever. You know, I ain't here to, cause no problem, but I'm going to stand for what I believe in. And I'm willing to die for what I believe in. And that's my son, bro. I got grandchildren out here every day. I got to get answers to. I got to remain humble. You know what I'm saying? Stay David strong and put up with this bullshit that this internet run around with all this motherfucking goddamn it, likes and clicks, cut waters and all this. And Polo, your dick in the boot ass, bro. I'm gonna keep addressing you, nigga. For every dog.
Wait, now I love my Polo. No, he did not go in on Polo like that. What is you saying? What in the world? Lord have mercy, Jesus. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, because y'all know I'll be honest, whether people like it or not. I don't think Polo meant no harm with nothing he did. I think Polo was genuine. I do. I'm going to stand on that now. Y'all know I said that before. I think Polo was genuine with what he was doing. But I think what happened when Polo, when he started seeing things going a little left and he didn't like it, Polo started keeping receipts to cover himself. And sometimes you have to do that, not only in this case, in every situation you put yourself involved in with someone, even not even on social media, even in real life. If you start to see things that's not adding up, it's not looking right, it's not sounding right, it's time to start those receipts. Because sometimes you don't know when a person is going to backfire and cut you down in your back. And then, throw away everything, deleted everything, and you have nothing to prove your point. What you said, what they said. So I don't really think that Polo came in it to be a snake or anything like that. I really do think Polo had their back. Now, what was saying behind the scenes and all that with this family and Polo, I don't know. I was not there. You understand what I'm saying? But Polo was just getting on his platform saying what was going on, what was being talked about, whatever. But I think Polo, I think he did what he can do. I think sometimes people don't like transparency. They don't like that. I think that word gets them a little upset, and they don't like that. But I don't know, y'all. What exactly is the Davis family strong? Well, child. Oh, let me just shut up. Well, let me just answer that in my own way for you, baby. We all are strong individuals, right? And sometimes we become weak. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, we're human, and we are entitled to become weak. So we're not strong every day of our life. Okay, so if you ever hear anybody say that, it's just a lie. Okay, because we all human, and we become weak to a certain degree with certain situations in our life. But we pray about it, because the weak can become strong again, and the strong can become weak. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna put that, sis. Okay, because I ain't even would say what I want to really say. Indeed, I done had my share of weakness, absolutely, and I have to, sis. I have to. Yeah, I'm never gonna act like I'm better than nobody. Y'all know I don't do that shit. Y'all know I don't do that. I ain't gonna sit up here in front and sugarcoat nothing.
Dog have his day, nigga. If it weren't for me, nigga, you weren't fucking be relevant, nigga. Relevant. And I use your duck ass to go to the courthouse. I use your duck ass to go under the bridge. Everything. I use your platform because that's what you do to country boys. That's what you do to country.
Now, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I didn't like that part neither. I didn't like that because I'm gonna be honest. If I'm cool with, all right, I'm gonna use Open Book as an example because y'all know it's almost 5 years that we've been going strong. And if I tell her something like that, or she tell me something like that, that would really devastate me and that would really hurt me. Because I feel like in my heart, I know I was really there to be there for you, to help you. But now you're airing me out and you're saying that I use you. So me, the way my mind is set up, and I think about a motherfucker, I'm going to think you was using me. You was trying to use me all along. You didn't really never care about me at all. You didn't care about what I was doing to help you or your children or your family. Your mentality was already set up to use me from the beginning. Now that's how I think. I would think like that, right? But when you come out here and say something like that to me, only thing you're doing to me, you just confirming what I felt already. You feel me? And again, sometimes when you think you actually using a motherfucker, you're not actually using them. Okay? Because some people is hip to your to what you're doing because they're going by your actions, how you're speaking. So sometimes people is already up on you. So don't think you're always the brainy and smart one because you're not always that. Okay? Because a motherfucker like me, motherfucker, you ain't gonna use me. Because I know when a motherfucker using me. And shit, girl, bye. I know when listen. Ooh, Lord. I just don't like it, y'all. It's just distasteful. And it's heartbreaking. It is. That is heartbreaking when someone tell you that. I mean, Polo didn't take it seriously. He laughed about it and stuff like that. But I know me and I know what my heart stands. I know when I try to help somebody from my heart and you come out and say that you was using me, that shit would really hurt me. You know what I'm saying? That shit would really hurt me. Even though I know what your bitch ass was trying to do all along. Okay? Yeah. That's why I say always stand back, watch people's actions, and listen to their conversations. And you'll learn more about them before you get too deep involved. That's all I got to say. Child, shut your damn mouth. How my mama said, shut the front door. Ooh.
Country boy. You stick your finger in the ass, how you fucking them boys in the tank and all that shit that everybody putting out there. Yeah, we know.
Ooh, Lord. Okay.
Open book is funny.
I mean, I don't agree with some of this that just didn't need to be all out.
See, me and Open on the same page. That's my girl right there. That's my girl. That's my girl. You can go, and that's because you don't agree with things people say. It doesn't mean you dislike a person. You know, and I don't like when people say that, they just disagree because they don't like her and they don't like him and blah, blah, blah. It's not about that. First of all, let me tell you something. I'm never going to be cool with somebody that I can't tell you when you're wrong. That's just not me. I feel like our relationship can't go far, okay? As a female, I'm talking about right now. Because I feel like if we cool, let me tell you something. Open Book has told me, I have said shit to Open Book behind the scenes, and she corrected me, but I said it out of anger, right? But she still corrected me, right? But that's my sis. And I have to let her know she was absolutely right. You feel me? So I can't be cool with somebody that can't correct me or I can't correct them. Because I feel like, damn, what are we friends for? Because I feel like when you do fucked up shit, I got to sit back and watch you do fucked up shit to people, or you say fucked up shit to people, and I can't correct you, and I got to sit and listen to this shit. That's not what I want as a friend. I'm just being honest. I can't accept that. Like, nah, I just can't. I can't do that. And I'm just being real with y'all. I can't. And it doesn't mean that I don't like a person, but damn. I mean, how could you be cool with somebody and they not even allowing you to correct them? You know, like, don't say that. That was wrong. You know, don't talk about the kids or don't talk about the deceased or whatever the situation may be. Like, nah, I can't get with that. Maybe other people can, but I can't get with that. I watched that right before bed. You did? She said, girl, baby. I don't know. No, that was kind of crazy.
I don't like when folks say I used you, you know, like,
damn.
To me,
now, listen to that Open Book. Yep, that's the girl. Now I ain't even listen, y'all. I ain't even watch Open Book Live because she knew I was busy this morning, so I couldn't tap into her live. But I did text her and tell her I wanted to play her live from this morning. She said okay, because I couldn't tap in because I was so busy doing a lot of stuff this morning. And look what she just said. Look what she just said. And I didn't even know she said that.
Is that really honoring Dro? Okay, is all of this part really honoring Dro? Saying I use certain people to do certain things. I use your platform. If it's not for good, and you're gonna come out and brag about it and boast in that and turn it on people, that's not good to me. I wouldn't have admitted nothing like that. But y'all, we've been seeing that. We've been seeing it. He's just now admitting it. Okay, we saw it happen with Cece. We saw it happen with Polo. Yep. We saw it happen with some more people. Okay. Yeah. That it's just that thing got a little nasty right there. But I didn't like that part about that obituary either. See, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, I didn't know she did that neither.
Her side of the family and then put the kids towards the end. I didn't know that until he said that. Hey, Spec, welcome. Okay, this is a lot. This is definitely a lot. And I must say, when Polo was out here going hard, he was going hard for that family on behalf, of Dro. Or going hard for Dro on behalf of his family, I should say. I had it twisted, okay? He really was. We were really seeing some things, but they did do some footwork in the beginning. They did. So it's like still giving him his props just because you have someone new, working for y'all. Don't trash people that have been there because
amen, Open Book. Yes, because let me tell you something. God said I would send them same people back to you on my stepping stone. Okay, let me repeat that. God said I would send them same people back to you on my stepping stone. So be careful how you talk to people, how you treat people, because you might need that same person one more time. That's why I be careful how I treat people. If I don't want to deal with you, I walk away real smoothly. I don't disrespect nobody or none of that. Just don't put your hands on me now. Just don't put your hands on me, because I like being peaceful when I come to, break up anything. I like to be peaceful. I like to walk away peacefully, and I like to leave everything behind, and stuff like that. But you just never know. Things have got very ugly between Polo and the family and all of this stuff. And sometimes when too many people get involved, things get very messy and ugly. Very messy and ugly. It has to be at least one intelligent motherfucker to stop the bullshit. Okay? If not one, two, but at least one. Okay? To stop it. But if the whole group of y'all heathens, okay? Ain't nobody got common sense to put that shit to bed, it's going to continue to keep going on and on and on and on and on. Because nobody has a sense of human to stop it. Nobody. Everybody's engaging into the negative behavior, and it's going to continue to keep going on. That's how the drama keep going. It never stops. Now, I didn't know Renee did that to those bitcheries. Now, that was wrong. Now, I got to admit, that was wrong. Be honest. I didn't know she did all that shit. Now, goddamn, Renee. I ain't going to talk bad about you. I ain't going to talk bad about none of y'all because I don't know y'all personally. But let me tell you something. When you don't listen, when stories come out trending like this, content creators pick the stories up. You can't always, get mad. These content creators saying this and they saying that. Well, hey, it's a story. It came out trending. It is what it is, and people pick up on stories like that, and they talk about it. But you can't say content creators is doing this for money because, again, I done said 1,000 goddamn times, content creators was getting paid before your story, the other story they covered, the other story they covered, and they not going to stop and say, well, I'm doing Dro case, so let me just stop. I don't want to get paid for this. No. Because a lot of these people, this is money they use for their household. This is their business. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to say, I'm not going to get paid because I'm covering this story right here, this topic. No, that's not how it works. These people's already content creators before this story even aired out. So what make you think that they're not going to get paid? They're going to continue to get paid. It's just a story out. It's trending. They're going to talk about it. Same thing about Ashley's story. You understand what I'm saying? It's a story. Okay. And some content creators, yes, some content creators do make channels, when a story is trending and they want to, pick up on it. Some do, all don't. Some already had their channel already. So you just can't say a content creator is getting paid because they're getting paid off a story. I mean, damn. Does your supporters photos have a butterfly? I want to check before, and I never remember being a butterfly. Wait a minute. Are you saying what you saying, sis? Does your supporters photo have a butterfly? I want to check before. And I don't even remember seeing a butterfly. No, I don't think I have a butterfly. I can't remember because I really don't even know what you're saying about the butterfly. The doors of the church open. Preach. Thank you, sis. Hold on, I'm trying to get y'all comments. Let me see. The fact that she does continue about watching the people pockets. Yeah, I ain't watching nobody pockets, sis. That's crazy work right there. I ain't watching nobody pockets. Like, hey, let people do what they do on their platform. Everybody entitled to do what they do on their platform. You feel me? And hey, like I said, ain't nobody gonna stop getting paid from their platform because the story is out being published. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Ain't no content creator gonna do that. I mean, I was never monetized anyway. You feel me? I never was monetized. So, like I said, I come out and do stories. This is what I like to do. My channel, people donate to my coffee link and support me. But I was never monetized anyway. So I don't even let that shit bother me.
Because Cece too was on a large platform. To me, it was large because people knew to go to that platform midday and so forth. And a lot of information was getting out through that platform also. So Cece was helping, in her mind, helping the family. And then the aunt turned on her like she didn't even know her. So, I mean, we got to just be careful about how we're moving. This is not being disrespectful to the family or anything like that, but everyone needs to be careful in how they're moving. We don't want to start causing division and all of that and saying in the same breath, we're trying to get justice for Dro. How are you doing that when there's a lot of division? That puts that slows down the progress and the process. Okay.
Oh, you talking about the coffee link, sis? Yes, it is a butterfly. Yeah. I had to see what you was talking about. Yeah. It is a butterfly. Yeah, you just click on it. It'll take you right there. Yeah. I had to wonder what you was talking about. Sorry, sis. I had to catch on. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. 1 second. Let me just hold on. Hold on 1 second. I didn't know what you was talking about at first. Well, it's actually not it's a butterfly. It's purple, and at the bottom it say Royal D. It say Royal D, yeah. I ain't even get what you was talking about. Yeah. Yes, sis. That's it. Yeah. I had to think about what you were saying. But yeah, open book is right. You don't want to cause division. You know what I mean? I mean, it's a, ooh, Lord Jesus, baby. I don't know what the fuck is going on here.
It slows it down when everyone is divided. So it's not about, yes, certain people have feelings about certain
in the middle of it.
But I also feel like we should brag about using
yes.
Okay, or doing people wrong, turning on people. And guess what? When they turn on people, other people turn on those people. Okay? Because they're thinking the family is right all of the time. Where he's already admitted in this live that they were in fact using Polo and probably the others. Okay.
Now that is true, because being that he admit that he was using Polo, then Tasha turned on CC. That don't make it look good. You know what I'm saying? It makes it looks like your family is just using people. And when they done with them, they'll throw them away. Or we get somebody else, we'll throw you away. That's what it makes it look like. So I do agree with open book. That don't make it look good as on the family to say things like that. And that's why I say sometimes, y'all, before we say things, we need to sit down and get some self-control of ourselves. Okay? Rethink things over before you say things, because sometimes you can say things and you can hurt yourself or hurt your family. Because people would say, well, damn, he's saying he used Polo and then all this shit. They act like they didn't know CC and all this stuff. Well, let me back off. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, because if I was working with the family, I'm going to be honest, I would have winged off. I would have winged off. After hearing some shit like this, I would have winged off. And I probably would have winged off a long time ago. Because one thing about me and two things for certain, I catch on quick. I peep shit quick. Because y'all see how I peeped it before and I left it alone. I just feel like something wasn't right. And look, everything started coming out as I left the story alone. So, you know, I always tell God to show me things. You know, don't leave me in the dark. Show me stuff. She said, it's okay. Okay, thank you, sis. I had to just catch on to what you were saying. Because that's what it is. They is exactly what we've been watching them do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. And that shit hurts people's feelings, because I do believe Cece was very hurt. I definitely do believe that. I believe she was very hurt behind that. And she didn't like it. And she just wanted to be clear, like go back and say, you know, whatever. I forgot what it was about her name or something. I think it was in relevant to that. So I understand. That's really crazy. In my opinion, he made all of them look real shady. Exactly, sis. Yes. That did not make that look good at all. He didn't have no control. He lost control.
Yeah, that was bold about the obituary. Right, exactly.
Yes, I did, Joy.
Right. So it's no offense, but we just got to, you know, call out stuff. I wouldn't have said that. I would have said, thank you for your service. We're going another direction. But to flat out come at people saying, I used you, then when you turn, you're turning other people against that person, that's not right. You can move on, but you don't have to make other people move on, because then people started turning on him for what?
Yeah.
They just listened to the family, though. You see what I'm saying? So I just didn't agree with that part.
Yeah, I agree with that neither.
I recommend Optimum Fiber, starting at only $25 a month. It's famously fast, like
Hold
me.
on, y'all. Let me get it off the commercial. That is so true. I agree with Open Book. Thank you, sis, for the donation. I love you. Thank you.
You know, we ain't finna get in there. So this ain't what it's about. I ain't finna even make it like that. Because I'm bothered by this shit. Only thing I have an issue with, y'all playing with our motherfucking name. Don't play with the Davidson, bro, because at the end of the day.
See, this kind of stuff here, I don't like. Like, don't play with the Davis name. Well, listen, everybody's name has been played with in the world. That thing sometimes is out of our control. Okay? We just got to stay prayed up and everything. Because last names means nothing. Okay? It's just a last name. Okay? Everybody can die. Everybody can bleed. Everybody can get hurt, whether it's mentally, physically, emotionally. We all can get hurt. Last names, first names, your sign, none of that means nothing in this world today. Okay? We just humans living here every day that God wake us up. Okay? Last names means nothing. Not to me anyway. Shit. What I'm thankful for, that I'm here. Okay? I'm in the land of the living, honey. Sometimes people want to act thuggish. And that's the problem with a lot of family members. They want to be thuggish. They want to prove to the world that my family can do this to you if you fuck with us. No. You don't have to do that. Let God take care of that. Move the way God wants you to move. Respectfully, peacefully. Sometimes, yes, we can say things that we don't mean because sometimes we can't get angry. Sometimes people can't bring us out of our character. But it's always a limitation to what you do and what you say. Some people just have no self-control. Some people now, right here in this world today, is still living from 1980s and the 1990s with their same behavior. They have not changed. And they think that like they lived in the 80s and the 90s, that they can live that shit now. No, because you got bigger and badder people out here to take you off your motherfucking feet. Okay? This is not the 80s. This is not the 90s. Okay? We got these young motherfucking boys out here that would take you down. Some of these young girls. You cannot live back in the 80s and the 90s. You can't. I'm just being honest. That shit don't make no sense. It's ridiculous. No. And I'm just being honest. Shit. God damn. Yes, it's starting to be too much. Yes. This is crazy. Sometimes something about this family just don't add up. Ooh, child, tell me about it. It's like they're putting up a front, but there is something shady that's being hidden. I don't know. I could be wrong. Well, I don't think you're wrong, girl, because I've been saying that from the beginning. That's why, I didn't mean to call you girl, but you know, man, exactly. It's starting to be too much facts. You're welcome. Thank you, sis, again. Thank you. Appreciate the love, sis. Thank you so much. And thank you for always timing in, sis, no matter what I cover. I appreciate you for that, sis. Thank you so, so much. Appreciate that. Thank you.
We've been David Strong from day one. And whatever this road take us, we were ready. We own that. You feel me? This is right here. This is my son. I ain't have time to grieve yet. And I done sat back for the longest. Just, okay, let him have it. I'm saying I'm talking do what you do. But at the end of the day, bro, that ain't what you want. I ain't what nobody want, bitch. Cause about my bitch, I felt like I died when he got thrown up under the bridge. So at the end of the day, once again, Renee, all the bloggers who had something negative to say about my family just to get a check, fuck y'all. Polo.
Ooh. Well, I'm glad you ain't talking about me, baby, because I ain't making that bit of goddamn money off my goddamn platform, off your goddamn family, because I ain't monetized. And if I was, it's my business. If I was, it's my business. Okay? You know? See, I don't take shit like this personal. Because, see, first of all, my dad, he's dead. He's gone home to be with the Lord. My mom, she's deceased also, and she's gone home to be with the Lord. But my dad wouldn't have never came out and spoke in this type of manner. Not my dad. Not, I call him my papa. Not my papa. No. Not my papa. No, my mama didn't play that shit. My mama would have got on his goddamn ass so goddamn fast. Okay? And you know, back then, you know, they ain't have all that social media shit. My dad ain't never care about it anyway. But no, My dad always made sure if he was out in public and something go wrong, that he always respected my mom, because my dad knew that my mom was not a troublemaker, loud, like a lot of people in her business. Like my dad knew all of those things about my mom. So he always made sure my mom was safe when he took her out. My dad know, because my dad can get a little crazy sometimes too now, but my dad knew how to hold himself up when he was out with my mom. That's what I'm saying. But again, I never got paid for my platform. And I'm not going to say fuck all the bloggers that got paid from this story. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Even if I didn't go in there chat or, you know what I'm saying, fuck with them like that, because I'm not mean like that. If they got paid, they got paid. Again, that was their platform, and they deserve to get paid for what they do. They sit on that platform 3 and 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? And bring awareness to the situation. So if they got paid for whatever they got paid for, I salute them for that, because that's what they supposed to do. Okay? If that's what they want to do, get paid, get paid. They getting paid before the story came out, like I said. And thank God, Lord, I don't take it personal what he said. Fuck them, because I wasn't getting paid anyway. But Lord have mercy. Ooh, baby. Ooh. Now, why your sister didn't tell you they delete that live or don't talk like that? Why didn't Tasha tell you don't talk like that? Why? Because that was not likely of a man to come on a platform. Now, some of the stuff you said, I told you I agree with. I'm with you on that. I feel your pain. I feel your hurt. But some of that stuff, I totally disagree. I do. I'm going to be honest. Shit.
Oh, fuck you. Everything you stand for. Lay wrist, pussy ass. Talking about I'm up there trying to fuck and all this. You paying my bill, bitch. I use your duck ass to motherfucker get cars made and send shit, bitch. Any bitch that I ever talk to, they gonna send me.
Wait a minute, y'all. Who else he say he used? Who this person? Do anybody know this person? What in the world? You know, use somebody else? Now, y'all, this is a shame. This is not good. This is not good, y'all. I would never, and y'all, this have nothing to do with Dro. I would never want to be friends with a family like that. I'm being honest. Never. Never. The oil didn't help out at all. Lay is the girl who said she paid the phone bill. Oh, so he said he used her too? Yes, the lady who sent him the money. Lord, have mercy, Jesus. She helped to set up the protest. Oh, Lord, open book. Y'all, this is wrong on all levels. Like, now, I ain't even gonna say what I want to say. God help my mouth to that. I ain't even gonna say it. Let me just move the fuck on. I want to know, did his people see this video? All the supporters. Did y'all see that? I'm asking y'all, did y'all see all these people this man say he done use? Shit. You shitting me. Lordy, this is a mess. Yes, it is, sis. What in the world? She said this man is a bum. Sis, shut the front door, girl. I cannot believe it. Who else? So I would take something like this, right? Seriously. I'm being honest. Everything he said, I would take this seriously. Because it tells me everyone coming to your life, that's what you're doing. You're using them. That's not what a real man do. A real man is not going to use nobody. Wow. Damn, y'all. That's all I can say is damn. This shit is crazy. Y'all heard it here. Yeah, y'all heard what he said. Shit. Ooh, let me just shut the fuck up.
Give me some, bitch. But we sent it back to you. You tried to flip it. Talking about we paid off hush money. Bitch, ain't nothing you can tell under the sun about me that my wife or my family don't know.
Sis, please don't say that, because I was going to say that. That's why I said, God, please make me shut up. Because I was going to say that. Well, damn, did you use your damn son too? Is you using your family, Tasha and them, just to get this shit together? Is you using them too? I mean, I got to say it. Is you use? I mean, you use everybody else because family use other family members now, y'all. Okay, let's correct that. Okay, because I don't give a damn how bad he come out here and try to make this family seem perfect, and they're very combined it and they do everything together. Family can still use motherfucking family. Okay, see this shit that he's saying. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is all narcissistic behavior. Point blank, period. This is what narcissist does. When they get finished using you to fuck up, they throw you in the trash. You not shit. You never was shit to them. They just kept you under their wing because it was something about you that they needed you for, and they used you for. Now they are done with you, and what the fuck the narcissists do? Kick your mother sucking ass under the bridge. Period. This is all narcissist behavior. That's it. All narcissist behavior. Period.
Oh, no. I tell on my motherfucking self because I...
Ooh, hold up. So
I love open book. I just
that
love
was
her.
the young lady that came out about a month or so ago and said, she was one of the organizers that kind of got the protest started there in Gainesville, that it came out he had slept with her, and she allegedly had sent him some money for a phone bill, and I'm trying to at least bring y'all up to it.
Don't make me laugh
without just reliving the drama. Okay, Joy, you got me tickled.
Hey, Sonia.
She said, I don't know what in I found it entertaining and telling at the same time. Okay. Girl, I was trying to get
Lord Jesus.
Oh my God.
In this story. Oh my God, I'm weak.
He's been holding it in, y'all, for about 4 or 5 months. How long it's been? A good 3 or 4?
Yeah, open book. Yep, yeah, she don't curse. Yeah.
Okay. So she did. Okay, so allegedly, she gave him some money for some groceries, allegedly, and paying his phone bill. And so then I guess they were nervous that she was going to come out and tell what had happened. So they sent her some money back. She called it hush money. Okay. Well, he said, we just paid you back. Not pretty much no hush money. Now, I guess the wife okay with him out here just giving it. He said he'll tell, you know what? Hey, I agree with him on that. I'll tell him my own self. Okay. I guess he feel like me. If you tell on yourself, the consequences might not be that bad. Okay. So he said he'll tell on himself. I don't know. That's between them, child. He able to sleep around and she okay with it. That's between him and his wife. But I guess he had admitted what he did. So now he mad at Lay Rich for even putting all of that out and trying to make it look like they were trying to pay her off where she wouldn't talk about it. So basically, most people been telling the truth. Right? Please did. Basically, yeah, it's all coming out. Okay, so he borrowed money from her to get food and paid her back. I think that's what I don't think it was no borrow. I'm gonna be honest. I don't think it was no borrow some money.
Yes, I did pick that.
He just said people he's sleeping with will give it to him. So I think at first it was her just giving up the money, but then when all of that stuff started coming out, maybe they just went ahead and gave her the money back, so she just would not bring all of this up. I think something shifted in the dynamics behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying? Like something went on where she wasn't as close to them, because it was a whole period where she had kind of pulled back. Now I don't know what changed, and that's not my business, okay? But something had changed. Let's see. Hey, Lady Pisces. She said, I'm here. Love your content. This is a lot. Thank you so much. And welcome to the Open Book members. I appreciate your support. It really is, y'all. It's like one of those things where you got to take it in doses, because he is letting out everything at one time that I guess he's been waiting to say. I'm just saying Polo and
right, and Open Book is right. He letting out everything, things that he been wanting to say. But in reality, some of the things that he said, it did not make him and his family look good. It made people look at their family as a user, how people were saying in the beginning that was coming in my chat. In the beginning, people was coming in my chat saying that. And then Polo said yesterday on his live that they never showed people the money for the PI. Now, Polo said that out his own mouth on his live. So some of the things he said, it did not make him and the family look good. I'm just going to be honest. It did not. And like I said, he spent out of control.
And Lay said this. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay. Yes. Girl, you are 40 minutes late. Hey, lady, you are 40 minutes. Oh, yeah. He's real hot with Polo. Yes, definitely. And Polo actually had moved on. Polo has not been talking about this for probably the last, 2 or 3 weeks? 3 weeks? He really had moved on to other cases. He's been doing his thing.
I am him. So at the end of the day, fuck you, fuck Polo, Latosha, big bad body ass them. Oh, and Brittany and her cowboy body ass other daughter who was in the courtroom. Thought we didn't know who. You better stay in your motherfucking lane. But at the end of the day, bitch, y'all tighten up. Y'all trying to be relevant on my son's case. That ain't what you do. People is grieving. People's trying to get answers. People really trying to get answers. People ain't got time to be sitting here going back and forth with y'all. And I came on this bitch to address it because I was sick and tired of the bullshit. They're not saying that and letting y'all just fuck off like we just like, oh, they ain't gonna say it now. Oh, yeah. Then this bitch walking through the choir talking about, oh, I'm a dimp, so I know about a dip. Bitch, my name motherfucking Rain internationally, ho. And for you puss ass nigga.
Not international.
My name Rain international.
Lord, he said international, you fucking hoe. Woo, baby. I see why Renee ain't with him. Shit. I won't want to be with no man talk like that. Hell no. No, sir. I'm not going to let no motherfucking man disrespect me like that, because the way he's talking like this, I'm quite sure that he talked to Renee like that. And any other woman he's with now, he talk like that. Okay? When things like this happen, y'all, I always tell y'all, this ain't just start right now because of what's going on right now. Okay? This is something been going on for quite some time. Period.
In my family, bitch. You seen the resume. My grandma was a kingpin, bitch. So you think I give a fuck about what you say about me? Nobody don't care nothing about none of that, bro. We want answers. Do what you do. Get your money how you get it. But stay in your lane, bro. Y'all done turn this shit into a charity case.
I don't think nobody turn. Hey, AB, how you doing? How you feeling? Well, I'm going to speak for me. I ain't turned into a charity case. I don't know what's going on with him, honey. But, you can't get justice when, you screaming and yelling and calling people whores and bitches and all that stuff. That's not the way of getting justice, because you never know if these people sending these videos down to the police department and saying, look how they act. Look how they act online. Look what they saying and all this stuff. You just never know. And like I said before, I don't think this case will ever be opened back up anyway because of Renee. She already said it was an accident, and I believe the police went off on the accident because of what she said. And I also, again, think that hotel did some old grimy ass shit too. I believe that, so they didn't find nothing. So I don't think it will ever be opened back up. That's just my opinion. You know, so I think the next step, maybe they'll go after the police department and just go on and sue the police department. You know, I don't know shit.
We ain't asked y'all for shit. And none of y'all know us. None of y'all know. Polo, you ain't met me a day in your life. Nigga, you talked to me over the phone call with use your fuck ass. Latasha, you know of me.
She say, so do you think Dro didn't pick up some of his ways from his father? Of course he did. I ain't saying Dro was an angel, because ain't nobody no angel. So yeah, he probably picked up a lot of ways after his father. I can tell. Oh Lord, child. I don't like talking about the deceased though, but yes. Yes.
Me through motherfucking Shamil.
Thank you, Stack. I don't know why I can't see the support. I think T Lady's saying thank you for the sponsorship. I can't see it, but thank you so much. So much for the holiness. Baby, that Bible open and that oil over there on the table. He said I get to it later. I couldn't take it. I was like, go get the oil quick.
Well, he should have put some of that goddamn oil on that forehead before he came live. Maybe he would have calmed down, because, baby, he did a lot, honey. Ooh, child, he did a lot. He called people bitches and whores and told the people I use you and Polo, you a dick in the booty boy. Baby, he did the most on this live, baby. Ooh, child. Y'all hit the like button. If you'd like to donate, the link is at the bottom pin. I will appreciate it. Baby, he did a lot.
Quick, pick up the Bible for a second.
Oh, whatever the fuck your little faggot ass name is, you just nothing, nobody. But to all the people that's really supporting this movement, you know, and really want to see justice, it's gonna happen. And it's on the turn. It's on the turn. It's just a matter of time. As the evidence come out, everybody with common sense see that it was fuckery. Gainesville ain't treat my son right. They ain't do what they're supposed to do.
I
we
agree,
on their ass too. We on everybody.
I agree.
And this nigga here, he's talking about, oh, you come over Gainesville, you can't make it out. This nigga, when I showed you, I was in Gainesville, nigga, when you said I'm everywhere. What you don't know, bitch ass nigga. And once again, Renee, this for you. I ain't seen you since that. I don't even want to see you. And I don't care about nobody that got any ties to you. I don't care. When I got there 2 days later, you had to tell them, crack, you don't feel like it should be no further investigation because your daughter-in-law is a model citizen and they have a history of domestic violence. What type of motherfucking parent do that? I
gotta agree with him on that now. Now, I don't think Renee should have said all that. I think Renee should let them people did their investigation. I don't give a damn if she is a citizen. Okay? Because we see Lulu back history too. She done did it one time. You know, a goddamn man fell out of the car, some shit, accident, some shit. So his frustration right there, I would definitely agree with that. I think Renee should have never said anything like that. I think Renee should let the police did their investigation and everything. I feel like she was wrong on that behalf to even take up for Lulu at that time. I don't know if she took up for Lulu because Lulu gave her something. I don't know what happened. I don't know. I don't want to put it out there like that because I don't know that. But I just feel like she shouldn't have did that. And I agree with him. Like a mother, no, you should never go against your child in a time like this because of what a girlfriend is telling you, because you don't know if that girlfriend is telling you facts or not. You don't know that. You should have allowed the police to finish their full investigation before you even told the police anything in that nature that you believe that it was an accident. So I definitely agree with him on that. When keeping it real goes wrong. Oh my God, you is too much. You ain't lying. Hey Roy, how are you doing today? I'm doing fine, baby. How are you doing? I hope you are having a great day. She is funny. She said keeping it real goes wrong. Yes.
I ain't never speak on you until today. I never. What the bloggers did, that's on them. That's on them. And
now, my thing is, I got a little confused with that because I thought on paperwork, excuse me, the paperwork, it said that Renee said that this was an accident because Dro has jumped from moving vehicles before. Now he's saying she didn't want an investigation because they've had domestic violence incidents before. Well, on the paperwork at the hospital, she said, "Oh no, they really haven't had any domestic situations." How many? What is going on? Okay, either they have had domestic, because we were confused when we read that. We were like, "Well, didn't she?" One incident was, did she go to jail one time before? Okay, so that was one. So why are you saying they haven't had one? That's why I was confused. Okay, so now he's saying that was her reasoning for them not to do an investigation, is because it was a domestic situation that pretty much got out of control, whatever. And since they've had that before, we don't really need to do an investigation. But then on the death certificate, see, y'all couldn't put that. So, okay, well, we'll just say he jumped from a moving vehicle because he's also done that before. What kind of games are we playing? See, he's letting stuff out, but at the same time, it's really not in her favor either. The stuff he's putting out is not working in her favor because it's not matching what's on the paperwork either.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Right. That's what Polo said. Polo said that people stopped donating. Something happened. I don't know. This went from justice for Dro to exposing dirty laundry. Exactly. He must have had a few flashbacks.
You're shopping with
Maybe he
blinders
went
on.
in on this live.
It's a meat gold mine over there.
And I don't know if y'all seen Polo live and after he got done yesterday, because he did post where he said on his live that he said that Tasha sent him $100 to troll Renee. And he said, Polo said that he sent it, I guess, the message over to Renee to let Renee, I guess, to know what was going on and stuff like that. And then he also posted. I don't know if any one of y'all seen that yesterday, but he said on his live. But he said he never trolled Renee because that's not what he wanted to do. But Tasha sent him $100. I don't know if y'all seen that yesterday.
Okay, I'm telling you, something happened recently. Somebody said the money must be running out. I wish they would just stick to getting justice. Exactly. Right. She said with the pearls on the foot, they're all back there with the pearls. I need to know what prompted this. I don't know if we'll find out or not. Yeah, she was wrong for saying that, and she said that. Exactly. I purposely took a break from this case. However, today I had to listen. I was wondering where you were, Joy. You took a big break.
If you can show me something where I said something on you on live or anything, that's a lie. You went so far as you tried to motherfucking hide naked at the flea market, yeah? The motherfucking, the bull dagger motherfucking dyke was on there talking about, oh, my son ain't saved. Y'all put up motherfucking fake death dates on my son's shirts. And going around selling with the wrong date just to make yourself feel like you was relevant, saying you was there. Tell the truth. When my son passed away, I was there. My mom was there. My 6 car deep was there. You left. And it just came out of y'all going Sinead Jackson live from the police report showing that her ass wasn't there. So all that flagging about that 3-son shit, God bless your son. I don't take nothing from that. And my condolences go out to you, sister. But how you try my son, it's fuck you. It's fuck you and everything you stand for. Because at the end of the day, ain't nowhere in here a mama will sit back and side with the bitch who was last seen with their child. I couldn't say Lulu did this. Only issue I have.
Lulu, did you hear it, y'all? She sided with a bitch. That's what he said, not me, y'all. I ain't saying he said it. But I agree with him, though, now, y'all. I agree. I said that. Why would she take Lulu's side right away like that? Why? That's your son. That wasn't your stepson. That was your blood son. Why would you take Lulu's side right off the bat? He said that, bitch. Lord Jesus have mercy. Shout out to Open Book, baby.
With Lulu was I didn't want her to come to the funeral, and she didn't call me. I embraced that girl as my daughter-in-law. I taught this girl every day. Renee, you sat here and had the world thinking that our family had issues. Your mama, your sisters, your nephews, your family, they came and supported us in the motherfucking goddamn protest, and your ass wasn't nowhere on the scene. You went behind our back and let that bitch motherfucking go and stand over my son. If you're gonna tell some shit, tell that shit, tell the truth. Tell the truth, but to whom it may be.
Now that shows CC didn't lie, y'all.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all remember when CC said that Lulu had access to come and see Dro before the funeral. Okay.
She sure did, because she said it on my panel. She sure did. I remember that. I don't know if the chat remember that, but CC did say it. And a lot of things CC said, it came out to be true.
Now, this is vindicating a lot of people that folks thought was out here lying. It's only what they...
Yep, open book, because everybody thought CC was a liar. CC's a liar. She's a liar. She don't know what she's talking about. She's this, she's that. But even though people was calling CC a liar, I still was letting CC on my panel because I didn't feel that CC was a liar. I didn't feel like that about her. I didn't. You know, she was being attacked a lot. You know, wherever she went on platform, she was being attacked. I don't know how she's doing now because, you know, maybe she don't even come on YouTube no more. But she told a lot of truth. A lot of truth came out of this. A lot of truth. CC told a lot of truth out of this. For real, she did.
They have been told and they had seen.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, he does look like Dro. Dro is his twin. Like, seriously, he was his twin. Let's see. He got a point speaking on Rena. She haven't said nothing bad about the smooth criminal. Hello? Nothing. We ain't heard nothing. She let Lulu come to the funeral home, okay? Even after the family had expressed that they did not want her there, she let her come into that funeral home. Now, it was alleged that during that time, Lulu was giving Miss Rena or Renee some money. Okay, that the funeral home people saw that. Allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, but y'all, this is vindicating CC too. Some of the things that CC said when she first came out. That is Natasha's friend. They have been friends for a long time. But then not too long after, you know, she had been out here, you know, helping the family, working on behalf of the family. Then she said, I'm on live real quick. Just pick one. Then she said she didn't know who she was. She say, I don't know no CC, no GG, no Kiki, no, you know. So she was just going down the list like she didn't even know that lady. But that lady was getting information from somewhere. She just not out here just talking and telling XYZ on her own. And I really think that hurt her, that she acted like she didn't know her.
Yeah.
And she knew that that was her friend. So it does kind of.
Yeah, that did hurt CC because the last time she came on my panel, and after that, I never heard from her no more. She cried on my panel that day. She really did. She was really hurt. That's why I said sometimes, y'all, we can really hurt people and don't even realize it. But, you know, and it's sad, you know, when someone is there, they got your back 100%, you know, you're doing what they asked of you to do, and then you get snaked. You know what I'm saying? That shit is very painful, and it is very hurtful. And I felt her pain. I really did. And I felt bad for her. I really did. And that's why I kept letting her come on my panel, because I felt bad for her. That was real fucked up. I remember that. Yep. She came on my panel and she cried that day. And that was the last time I ever seen her and I ever heard from her. I never heard anything else from her. I hope she's doing well.
Kind of vindicate her also in this. That's what she said, that Lulu had access to go and see Dro before the funeral. Joy said it's all some hood. Joy, you funny. I've been missing you, girl. Okay. Right. That's when she allegedly gave. Yes. Right. Okay. So y'all remember that. Girl, yeah. I'll never forget that day on Gigi's Live. I don't know no CC, no T, no BB. Child, I said, well,
I remember that day.
Talking to her.
That shit was
all
funny.
this time. Who is this lady that's been coming over on these panels every day? Okay, for a good 3 weeks.
Yeah, because if y'all can remember, the one's been following me since then. She started coming on Gigi panel first, then my panel. She was going between my panel and Gigi panel. So when that shit happened that night, I'm like, well, who the hell is this lady? I can laugh now, but back then, y'all, that shit was sad. Like, damn, I felt so bad for CC. I really did. I really felt bad for her. You know, that's why sometimes, y'all, you know, you can't help people. And it's sad because sometimes some people really do want to help people. But in situations like this, sometimes people just don't want to do anything because you don't know who will snake you at the end. They'll start lying on you and all that shit. So it's crazy.
Who is that? You don't know this lady? And we've been listening to this lady all of that time. And she been speaking up for your family. And nobody thought to stop her. Nobody thought to come into, because y'all know D's spot is the hot spot during lunchtime. Okay. So y'all already know people were coming in the bushes, people coming in the chat, okay, coming up on the panel. So you mean to tell me this lady been proclaiming to be your friend 3 weeks or so and saying all this information and nobody thought to come and stop her or say she lying? Nobody said anything. So I had a whole problem with that. Like, what in the world? Well, who is this lady we've been listening to? And now he's saying that one thing right there, I know CC had brought up, that was true.
That's right, open book.
Girl, I was like, well, who is this woman? A lion woman. I was done. Okay, I thought CC was the light. Exactly. See, even nothing but the truth. Thought CC was lying. A lot of people thought that.
I told y'all.
Okay, but I knew that lady, what did she have to,
lying.
I mean, I just didn't understand, why would she be out here just lying for the family like that? Like, she was telling a lot of stuff, you know, but these are things that they had talked about, and even D has confirmed.
And then remember when CC got mad, y'all, when she came on my panel, that's when she started to open up and saying when they were selling drugs. Y'all remember that? That's when CC got mad then. And she started putting all the beans on the table. Okay? Yeah.
Some things that, you know, they had shared on the back end and so forth as well. So I would definitely believe D. CC was telling nothing but the truth. Exactly. And now it's coming out.
Sir, I want to let y'all know, bitch, I'm David Strong. I ain't stopping. And I don't feel no man.
Yes, this is her third child she lost, sis. She lost all 3 of her boys. Dro was the last one. I think he was the baby boy. Yes.
I don't feel nothing. And at the end of the day, we gonna get justice for my son. And
hey, Auntie Stokes.
He gonna live through all of us. He ain't gonna never be left out in the road like y'all did. Like y'all did. You know, like, this shit is just...
No, like Lulu
it don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Let them leave a family alone. Y'all pressing people who y'all don't realize is really, really going through some shit. Really, really hurt by her. This wasn't no regular motherfucker. This wasn't no country boy drank cut motherfucking water. Nigga talking about, oh, he felt like this is his reason. He was called for this. Fuck, nigga, you want to call for nothing, sucking a nigga dick.
Oh!
I use your fuck ass, nigga, just like I said.
What in the world did he just... Oh, Lord, help. God cleaned his mouth out with some soap and water. Oh, my goodness gracious. Wow. Whew, Lord, have mercy, y'all. Y'all, excuse me, child. I didn't know he said that. Hey, Shelly. Girl, what in the world? Baby, you needed that holy water on you before you came live. Baby, that was, ooh, Lord have mercy. Damn. Woo. Woo, Jesus. Woo, that was filthy. That was filthy. D, you sound like Gigi. I did. Gigi, my girl. He knows who that you all is. Remember, he only made Lulu for not calling and coming to Cedro against her wishes. Pay attention. Woo, child. That right there, he just said, baby.
I ain't never addressed your ass, dog. Cause I ain't finna tongue wrestle with no internet bullshit. I ain't finna do that. Internet is undefeated. I got that part. But at the end of the day, face to face.
And is undefeated. And the devil just used you. I ain't even gonna hold y'all.
Ken doesn't know everything, but he does know if you bundle your flights, cars, hotels.
Okay.
The devil just used him, y'all. This is nothing of God he's doing here. Nothing of God. Everything he said on this live, disrespecting, calling names, that was nothing with the devil. The devil used him in those areas. Okay? He was used. That's it. He was used by the devil. That was nothing of God. Believe me.
Okay.
I guess he's taking a break here. Let's see. Wait. Okay. Did he pause, y'all? Oh, okay, open book. Got you, baby. I thought that was him. I said, maybe he went on mute. Okay, open book said that was her. Okay. We'll wait till open book come off mute. You said you were just talking up a storm too. Yep. It is a lot of people that use God. Yep. That is so true. So true. Ooh, baby. I hope he repent after this live, honey. Because, baby, he got nasty. Yeah, he got nasty. I don't know. All that nasty talking, ooh, stuck your peanuts and all of that stuff. That's just, ugh. I don't know. You want me to skip it, open book? Open book, you was on mute for a long time. She said, yes, very nasty, and disgraceful. Yes. Ooh, Lord. Open book, I think you was on mute throughout this whole thing here.
I could tell a real motherfucking story.
Okay, let me go back. Hold on, y'all, because I could have missed something. Hold on.
Deal with your ragged ass no more. Because at the end of the day, that was some real.
Hold on, let me take it back a little bit.
Right. Oh my gosh, you can finish it with me because I got to go back after this and watch it.
I don't wrestle with no internet bullshit. I ain't finna do that. Internet is undefeated. I got that part. But at the end of the day, face to face. Okay, we ain't gonna do that. And like I always said, I ain't promoting no violence. but I'm man before anything. And we David Strong until the death of us, bitch. Gainesville Police Department, all you pussy ass bloggers, internet bloggers doing shit for likes and clicks, and the motherfuckers who ain't walking with us, they're against us. And once again, I want to sign it.
Well, I ain't walking with none of y'all, and I ain't against you, but I'm against some of that nasty talk you got. Okay, I don't think I could deal with y'all family because y'all family seem like y'all weird as fuck, and I don't like evenness and hatefulness, and I don't like all that narcissistic behavior. So, hell no. I got to keep my fucking peace and my insanity. So God bless you and your family, and I hope y'all get justice for your son.
I'm going to call y'all by name. Latosha. Brittany, big cowboy body ass. The other ugly ass sister who got beat in the motherfucking face with a goddamn bat in y'all house. Y'all around here selling out online, calling people bad body. Y'all talking about my niece, talking about she bad by this and that. Bitch, have you looked in the mirror lately? Have you looked? I got the receipts, bitch. This bitch had on some shoes at the courthouse, bitch, longer than the turnpike, bitch. And I'm gonna show her.
Oh my God, Lord Jesus, help me. Oh my God, who is he talking about, y'all? He said her shoes was longer than a fucking turnpike. What in the hell? Who was he talking about? Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord Jesus. Help me, Lord. Y'all, I don't got tired now. Y'all know when I get to cutting up, I get goddamn tired. Lord have mercy, open book.
I'm a fool, but I've been trying to let the authorities handle it. You feel me? This nigga, this fuck nigga selling wigs, bitch, and they got a picture with him with one on. Bitch, what you selling the wig you had on, or you got a new collection, bitch? I might buy one from you, faggot ass. But at the end of the day, to whom it may concern, I'm just letting y'all know, bro. We David Strong. This was a real person. Put some respect on this shit. Put some respect on this shit. And y'all better be glad that this oil right here. See, my mama taught me some real powerful shit. She taught me how to think. You feel me? This here, the word, that's what keeping me humble. But I match the gas on and motherfucker test me or my family when it comes to what I believe in. Y'all willing to die for what y'all believe in? I am.
We
Ooh,
are
Jesus.
gardeners.
Baby.
We are farmers.
I don't even know where to say. He done took me out.
Adobe Acrobat, your team's home base. Collaborate within a shared PDF space. You talk up the teamwork.
And Renee?
Well, I ain't willing to die for what I believe in, but I'm willing to stand for what I believe in. Because I ain't ready to lose my life. God ain't ready to take me out of here. Okay? So, no, I ain't. I mean, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But that's not, no. She said that oil ain't doing nothing. Hell no. That oil need to be more stronger.
Once again, baby, you failed yourself. Poor excuse for a motherfucking baby mama. But the good thing, and I'm addressing the world with this one, the best thing came out of this situation, I ain't got to deal with your ragged ass no more. Because at the end of the day, that was some real foul ass shit you did. Bitch, you been there.
Well, I don't think you had to deal with it anyway because your son was way over 18. So I don't think you had to deal with it anymore any goddamn way. I mean, because your son was way over 18. So, it ain't like you had to call her, school or clothing or whatever, medical, whatever. So I don't, I don't know.
Every month, you fell out more at my daddy's funeral than my mama, and my mama got babies for me. My mama was fucking him. You fell out more at my daddy's funeral, and you come on there and tell the world that motherfucking, oh, we ain't fuck with each other. Oh, he ain't on the birth certificate. None of this. Bitch, I ain't finna. You know what, y'all? I'm gonna let this go. But I said what I said. And for whoever, however, whenever, God bless you. Because it's still gonna be justice for T2. We're going to be David Strong. We're going to...
Now, he didn't have to clown that lady about falling out at the... He said she fell out more than the wife or the baby mama.
Still be back here laughing at y'all ass on cruises and while y'all talking about but we still gonna live our life and do what we gotta do because it's fuck everybody who ain't walking with us. And we don't need you. We self-made family. We always been all right. We always really all right. And I think everybody,
well, if you keep going around saying you using people the way you using people, after a while, yeah, y'all is gonna be walking by yourself because everybody gonna want to leave your family alone. Because ain't everybody gonna be scared to get close to y'all because people gonna think you just using them. I mean, look at what you just said on live. You said it on a live platform. A lot of people take things in. A lot of people take things to heart. You know what I'm saying? They'll start backing off. So I think you need to watch what you say when you come on these public platforms like that, talking like that. That's crazy work.
everybody who contribute or who helped us, who've been sending cards, flyers. I thank everybody for the love and support. You know, I'm gonna give y'all flowers. I ain't gonna waste no more energy on these irrelevant motherfuckers. You feel me? I want to thank all y'all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. You know, my guts was on the ground. I ain't got none no more. I snatched them bitches out now, whatever the fuck they want to be, bitch. That's where I'm at right now. So, however y'all want to do it, my name T. Don't ask motherfucking why. So, however, respect this shit, cause we ain't stopping. We David Strong, Gainesville, once again, police department. Bitch, tighten up, cause we coming straight at your ass. We don't.
Well, you better know what you're doing when you're going in Gainesville Police Department, because see, they'll lock your ass up there now. Now, they don't care about you being David Strong and Powder Blue. They don't care about all that shit. You coming there with that riff-raff threatening them and all that type of shit, they definitely gonna lock your ass up, and you're not gonna get no justice the way you think you want it. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get it in another direction. So you can't take that attitude there if you're going there for justice for your son. You need to get some stronger holy oil, sit down, think, put it all on your face, and you need to have some self-control. Okay, and learn how to speak and learn how to say more respectable things out your mouth when you get upset. You know, you need to work on that, because we all get upset and we all say things that we shouldn't say, but all that suck my penis and all that shit, that's too much.
We don't go left or right. We coming straight at your ass. Because at the end of the day, that shit ain't fair. My son wasn't no regular. My son was a motivational speaker. My son was a father. My son was a YouTuber. My son was a truck driver. My son was a God-fearing person. My son showed the whole motherfucking world the definition of how a nigga's supposed to love a woman. And you think I'm gonna sit around and let you bitch-ass YouTuber, country-ass nigga, or motherfucking calm junk?
Ooh, Jesus. Well, I can say I do believe he loved the Lulu. I'd say that. But I don't believe Lulu loved him. But baby, your mouth is strong. Good Lord, good Lord. Y'all come on and donate to me now. Lord Jesus.
Assholes, lay rich. Around here talking about, I need help because my house is contaminated. You cockroach looking ass bitch. Tighten up, ho. God don't like ugly. He don't like pretty neither. Ain't nothing.
He sure don't. And right now, you've been very ugly. God do not like ugly. You is absolutely right. And right now, you are not being nice. You are being very ugly. So right now, at this point, I think you are talking about yourself.
Ain't nothing pretty about your cock-eyed ass. And Latosha, stop getting beat up in your own motherfucking house, bitch. Stop coming to other people. This bitch so petty. This whole come to Shamir baby daddy's funeral, talking about she has some money to give Shamir's son. Who does that? That bitch come to the courthouse, and that's how Polo pussy were able to put up Tyrone and Tasha them down there, testifying on his name.
Okay, Cameron. Yeah, you're right, Brittany. You're right. I agree. You know, make content creators don't want to cover the story because a lot of people don't like disrespect. They really don't. You know, I don't take none of these saying to heart because I don't know him. I don't give a fuck about him. You know what I'm saying? It's just disrespectful and distasteful, the things that he's saying about, you know, women. You know what I'm saying? But things he said about Lulu, I agree. Certain things that Renee did, I agree with him on that. You know, but all that other stuff, nah, I ain't with all that shit. He got to tighten up, baby. Yes, tighten up. Your mouth is reckless. I would never want to ever date a man like this in my fucking life. Never. I will. Ooh.
No, Tyrone wasn't up for that nigga. I'm never calling, got my sister back, bitch.
Oh.
I am him. I ain't going no motherfucking police on none of that shit. Bitch, I'm there in case whatever. You feel me? At the end of the day, that pussy that hoe walked in the courtroom and motherfucking video talking about, we there down there talking on that nigga name. And she do this shit, but I'm gonna tell y'all somewhere, y'all pay attention. Theodore, whatever his name, the little faggot boy, motherfucker.
Oh my God. Lord Jesus. I'm sorry, y'all. I couldn't help it. Oh, Lord. My. Whoo, Lord, open book. Girl, you came through with this live here, girl. I don't know if y'all know who he's talking about, but he's talking about the boy that be going live on Facebook all the time, talking about Tasha and them. That's the boy that he's talking about. And he got a YouTube channel. He's talking about him. Whoo, Lord, that was heavy. Whoo, Lord.
Fucking Latosha Demps, y'all watch them. They're the ones who are behind the fake pages. Those are the people who are making all these names and sending threats and all this bullshit to people. Fuck all these motherfuckers, because at the end of the day, we unbothered. But to everybody who's, supporting this movement, I thank y'all from the bottom of my heart. But right now, I ain't got no mind. I just got to keep on just praying, holding on the blood of Jesus, and ready for whatever. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And y'all talking about coke. Bitch, y'all better pray I don't take a motherfucking bump, bitch. I take a bump, bitch. The whole internet, bitch, gonna be shut down, bitch.
Oh, Lord, please don't take one then. Don't take none. Lord have mercy. He said she gonna shut the whole internet down. Oh, Lord, because Lord, don't fuck with my channel, honey. Oh, Lord have mercy. Jesus. Oh, the devil is a liar. This man is funny. Oh, Lord Jesus. What in the world?
How about that? Yeah. Since y'all talking about me, Tasha. This ain't me, Tasha, all of them. Yeah.
Oh,
when I take a bump, bitch, y'all come take one with me, bitch, because somebody gonna need it. Bitch. I might take one rap motherfucker now just to let y'all know, bitch, I don't care what the fuck y'all say. Because at the end of the day, what I eat don't make y'all shit. We made y'all relevant by trying to motherfucking dig and get money and do whatever y'all can on my son's name. Bitch, we out here trying to get answers, baby.
Well, I don't think no one made money off your son's name, son, honey. Once again, these bloggers can blog on whatever they want to, when they want to. They was getting paid before this tragedy happened to your son. So stop saying people are getting paid off your son. These people's already monetized, getting paid for their channels before your son, before this happened to your son, I'm going to say. Okay? So no one is getting paid off of your son, but they getting paid off of their time. That's what I would say, because that is their channel. Okay? I can't stand when people say that. Oh, you just want to make money off of this? You want to make money off of that? No, motherfucker. These bloggers was already making money. Stop it. I can't stand when I hear people say that shit. These bloggers was already making their money. They was already doing it. They're not going to say, well, I'm not going to get monetized off any of my commentary while I'm covering this story. What the fuck? Is you cool?
We getting answers, and it's working. The atmosphere is shifting. See, I'm gonna tell you something about the God I serve. Like I said, I'm carried back to the church.
That's what somebody had said, that he used to be on that powder. That's what somebody said, child. I don't know. Ooh, child. Well, Cece, she said that too on my panel one day.
And for everybody who watched that ceremony, y'all go back and watch when y'all get off this live. From day one, all that shit Renee and everybody been saying that, oh, it was beef and there was no separation. Oh, he ain't on the
right, Buttercup.
Even at the service, baby, I motherfucking asked for all the families to come together, including the Jennings. I reached my hand out for the longest. Did they come? No. She got family members that really do stand, and I salute them and I thank them with all my heart. This is not to the Jennings. This is to Renee directly. Renee directly. You didn't do my son right, baby. You did not do him right. You playing this victim. I lost 3 sons, shit. I could tell it. I could tell the real motherfucking story. When you motherfucking stabbed your motherfucking damn husband was in motherfucking jail.
Oh! What Renee do? What in the world? Lord have mercy. This family got some dirty laundry. They all do. I ain't leaving none of them out. Fuck that. Okay? That's what I'm going to say. Ooh, Lord have mercy. Jesus, did y'all hear that? He said, Renee. Ooh, Lord, let's hear it.
On the motherfucking road. My son called me. I came to your house, changed the motherfucking locks, and such and such and such and such. I can't speak on here. While you was in Bookham. But you got the world thinking that the Davis is some piece of shit. Bruh, if y'all check our resume, we the first black family that owned the gas stations. E.J. Robinson, Lauderhill Mall clothing stores.
I did hear that.
Like, you know, it's not where you come from or where you at. It's what's in you. You know, we cut from a different cloth and the world see that. You feel me? Like, this here is not no script that we giving y'all. We love on each other from day one. We've been loving on each other for the longest. You feel me? We've been loving on each other. That's all we know. That's all we know is love on each other. This ain't for no Hollywood. This ain't for no likes to click. And if y'all go back and look at my son YouTube stories, his channel, we have
but he
parties,
ain't got it no more because Lulu took it.
We family. We don't need nobody else. It's always us, never them. If she can show, Renee or anybody else can show us an event that they throw that we motherfucking ran to, sure. But if you go back and look, what she's saying, we couldn't get along. She wasn't fucking with us. Our family with this, our family with that. Tell the truth, baby. I watch cars. My children watch cars. When you ain't have nobody to put your son in the grave, we told him to the grave. Keep it real, bro. And I ain't even on here to bash you, but I'm tired of motherfucking my motherfucking family name. Because at the end of the day, if I don't stand with Joe, who is?
Yeah, you already know bashing.
Nature made gummy vitamins.
What the
A
hell
delightful way to take care.
Bashing? You ain't no damn mama.
Change doesn't start with technology. It starts.
You right here talking about we want this, we want this. We ain't never wanted shit from y'all. Period. For nobody. We ain't want shit from you.
Book.
What have you done for this family? Shit. Nothing. All you did was put a bitch on child support and motherfucking lived off my son. My son made you relevant. You weren't relevant. You just don't know who the fuck a motherfucking Renee was. You all at the car show talking about, oh, I had to be here for my son. Bitch, you wore a motherfucking digging suit with motherfucking Krispy Kreme motherfucking stickers on it, bitch. And TT Big Bad by that talking about motherfucking goddamn favorite sister. What's favorite about you? Y'all promote motherfucking tax businesses while my son is dead, bro. Who the fuck do that, bro? And I'm just letting it know, and I don't give a fuck. I'm letting it be known who does that. You got an AI picture look better than you did when you was in the courthouse. How the fuck your tax flyer look better than motherfucking you did when you went down there when Polo made that look like a motherfucking damn Krispy Kreme donut?
Now wait a second, you taking her through this? Oh my God, what in the world? And I do see because I think some other people brought that up about the posting the tax business while talking about Dro. And things like that. A lot of people have seen it. I didn't know she was at the car show trying to promote.
Yeah, I seen it at the car show, but that was on. Damn, what? I forgot what event that was. Was that Mother's Day, y'all? I don't know. I forgot because I was on her live in the bushes looking. She was at the car show, with pictures on his shirt with his shirt on, and she had on his pants. And then recently she just took another picture with Dro. His pictures on her shirt, her pants. I don't like all that pants stuff. That's too. I don't like all that. We wouldn't wear that here in Jersey anyway. But the shirts, we'll do the shirts, but not the pants and all that. I just found that kind of weird, but that's her. She looking nice.
Promote stuff and saying she got to be there for Dro. I know she did take a picture of her outfit, honoring her sons and all of that. But I have to pause it. He going. I was like, oh my goodness. But yes, I agree with y'all. I think that this hurt.
Exactly, sis. She said, I think everyone think you're supposed to work for free. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. These content creators been getting paid before this story came out. So what in the devil is going on? Why is it so concerned of the content creators getting paid? That's what the fuck they got a channel for, right? That's what they can do. Like me, again, I don't get paid for my channel at all. I do what I do because I like it and I do it from my heart. And I like bringing awareness to different situations that's trending. You know what I'm saying? So don't say all content creators, because sometimes I don't think some of these people, these weirdos, know what they be talking about. So I just tell people if they want to, send a donation, they can send it through my coffee link, because I'm not monetized. But I like getting up here talking to y'all and sharing stories and stuff like that. So and you shouldn't even put the content creators down, the ones that was out here windmilling for your son. If you don't know them by names, you could at least say, I appreciate all the content creators that was windmilling for my son. You know what I'm saying? That's the respect that you should have. But I see you don't have that to say that, because I feel that I see that you are very disrespectful at times.
Hurt that he is feeling that he lost, his son, that he could be reacting in this way. He has held it in all of this time. Some of the stuff I just feel like it should have just been like private. We need to be all involved in all of that. But I think it can make you frustrated, upset that you are seeing that your son is not.
Well, the one he need to be really mad at is the police department and Renee mother, not the content creators. Maybe some of the slow supporters, that didn't see shit what it was really worth. You know what I'm saying? But mainly the police department and your baby mama, because your baby mama was the one told them that everything was okay. Not Joe. I'm keep saying Joe. Dro jumped out of a car before. She don't think Lulu did anything to him. So he got a right to be upset for that. I definitely agree with that. Okay. And he is right. But damn, what type of mama would do something like that, would say that over her son and not even get a full investigation? Because I said that in the beginning, the first day that CC came on my panel. And when CC said that to me, I said, well, CC, why would she say that? And that's her son, because it's like she's giving the cops a leeway to say that this was an accident. And that is exactly what happened. So he have every right to feel the way he feel on that behalf when it comes to Renee, right? And he have every right to feel angry towards the police department, because I feel also they didn't do their job. Now, one thing he never mentioned, that hotel. How do you feel about that video? Well, not even a video. Did you see the picture where Lulu car was open, but you couldn't see who opened the door? You couldn't see Dro. You don't feel like the hotel took some of that image out, and that's why when the police went back there to see it, it was no longer there? And I'm saying this because I never heard him say anything about the hotel. So I feel like he should hold that hotel accountable for that part too. That's how I feel about it. Shit.
not getting justice, like nothing but the truth stated. And so him being in that room
Miss
with
Joy.
the pictures, the video, like that could also bring on certain emotions. Now it could have been in the midst of all this other drama going on with troll pages, you know, some of the family going back and forth with some people. That could also be a trigger as well. You know, I could see that happening too. Yes, y'all hit that like button. Thank you so much.
Bite-sized sustained energy to raise your bar. New Clip Energy Bites.
Cyber attacks can compromise payments.
Baby,
With Optimum
man,
Business
baby,
Secure
talk
Fiber
today.
Internet,
God
built-in
damn.
security protect.
Yeah, so I can see what y'all are saying. You can see it in his eyes too.
I ain't work at Dunkin' Donuts. Motherfucking latte body ass motherfucker. I'm tired of all you bitches. At the end of the day, I'm gonna let this go, but to the world, man, I just had to come on here, man, because I ain't playing no more. And however, whenever, whoever, I don't give a fuck. In the toaster, you talking about this dumb shit. I ain't got no problem with your people, but bitch, stay in your motherfucking lane, ho. You don't know us. We don't fuck with you. You ain't even in our bracket. And y'all around here talking about my family do fraud. My family, hey, I'm the only bitch with a record, bitch. My family ain't got no motherfucking record. My family ain't get no tax write-off, bitch. They owe the motherfucking government, bitch. So if you're gonna do your homework, bitch. And yes, my dad was a kingpin. Yes, my grandma was a queen pin, bitch. And that should have showed you right there. Stop playing with shit you don't know about. To be continued. I dropped the mic on this here, and I approve this message. David's motherfucking strong, and I'm finna get to. We got songs and all. Where your song at, Renee? Where your song at, man? Let me do y'all song before I go. We're gonna get this a T2. T2, this is a T2 moment. And all the bloggers out there that support my son, I appreciate that. I thank y'all. All the people who showing support around the world, I thank y'all. Right. All the vendors, and we got some more stuff coming up. Y'all stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff going on. We're just being quiet, you know what I'm saying? Letting these people do their business. But enough is enough. Y'all see this right here? I'm gonna pause it. Look, y'all see this here? This is at her son, Renee's son's funeral. You see who that is? My nephew, Tasha. My nephew, my son. We was there. But if you're gonna tell it, tell it.
Okay.
Tell it. I love you, boy. We ain't gonna never stop about you. We're out here talking shoo and bitch. This shit real over here. And it's gonna have the biggest bash it is. For everybody around the world that want to support, stay tuned. I'm gonna give y'all a date. And we invite the trolls. We're gonna see just how bad y'all are, how good y'all are. We're gonna see if y'all
I don't know his age.
Drink some cut water. We're gonna have free cut water, free wigs. We ain't gonna have $10 lily dillies, but we gonna have free lily dillies.
He
So
said,
y'all get y'all little flights and your little Ubers or whatever you need to come through with. It's going down and it's gonna be televised. Motherfucker talking about she had over 2,500 people at the funeral. Bitch, y'all had a motherfucking hut. We came in at this motherfucker 2,500 deep. Come on now, tighten up. Powder blue don't move. That's my slogan. Powder blue, you see when I said powder blue don't move, nobody move. Motherfucker.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my
God.
God.
What in the world? He's too old to be carrying on. Yes.
Y'all. I do not know what that means.
Girl, yeah, what do powder blue mean? Because that's something I wouldn't even want to hold on my family. Powder blue and all that stuff? No, I would just say blue. You know, all that powder blue stuff, I ain't with all that. Nah, I'm just not with all that. That sounds ghetto and it sounds like a drug thing. That's what I take that as. But all that powder blue and all that, nah, that certain things we say and we do, I told y'all, we may be thinking that, you know, I'm saying we're making the family look good, we're making ourselves look good, but in reality, no, you're not. You know, like, ooh, Lord, girl, oof. Whew. Yes, he approved the message, honey. Yes, childish, yes. Baby. Ooh, Lord, honey. But baby, when Polo went live, he was laughing his ass off. I guess he got a kick out of that shit. Polo was laughing, honey. Yes, he was. He said, I got all the receipts. And all these restraint orders. What is all these restraint orders about? Everybody want to have a restraint order on everybody. I ain't got time for all that lifestyle. You got to go and sit and talk to the judge and bring in. I ain't got time for that life. I ain't got time for no courts and all that shit. Nah, I'm just not into it at all. Girl, this man done made me tired, girl. Lord Jesus. Oof. Baby, I hope he gets some strong oil and rub it on him. Sit down and ask God for repent for him, honey, because his mouth was reckless. Baby. To come on the internet talking like that was just too much. Now, some things, like I said, I do agree. You know, I feel like Renee should have never did that. She should have never, you know, took Lulu's side like that. You just off the bat took that girl's side. You know what I'm saying? God damn. You know, you didn't give the police department time enough to do anything. You just immediately took that girl's side. And he's right. Over your son. I agree with him. I agree with him on that part because he was right. It's just like telling the police department, well, shit, whatever she did, you know, telling Lulu whatever you did is okay. You know, we're going to leave it as Joe. I mean, Don keeps saying Joe. I don't know why. It's like Joe, yeah, he fell out. He jumped out of the car before. So, you know, he's prone to doing stuff like this. So we just, you know, going to tell the police that, you know, you didn't do anything. It was just an accident. It's not his first time doing it anyway. You know. Yeah, that's what she did. She made the case go away faster than what it's supposed to. I agree with him too. Yes, Karen, she was wrong for that. He's speaking on the powder blue outfits from Amazon that the family wore to the funeral. Okay, baby. Thank you, Joy. But yeah, I think the police department would have done more if the mother wouldn't have stated the shit that she did. And I feel something else could have came out of this if that damn hotel wouldn't have cropped out that video, because I believe they did that. I believe they was paid to take that shit out of that system. I believe that wholeheartedly. I believe that. And that's why the detective said in the report, when they realized that that was a recording from a phone, they went back to that hotel to look at the real footage and it was gone. If y'all can remember that. Yeah. Because that real footage and the camera at that hotel would have told everything. And Lulu didn't want that. I believe Lulu paid that goddamn hotel. But see, I never heard the family speak on that. But I spoke on it many a times. After Open Book read the police report, and then I seen the picture, I said, well, what? Well, who opened the door? Because I didn't see nobody open the door. I didn't see nobody. So then when she kept reading the report that day, if y'all can remember, she was on my platform that day when she read it. And we agreed to the same thing. Yeah. We seen nothing but a door open. We didn't see who get to open the door. We didn't see him jump out. We didn't see his body at all. Because they had already recorded it from a phone, because the detective said it was recorded from a phone and it was sent to them. I forgot the detective name. Once he said he realized it was recorded from a phone, he went to the hotel to see the real recording and it was gone. Now, what do y'all get from that? Because if it was nothing to hide, why that real recording was not still there when the detective got there the next day? Why? D, you are probably right. Yep. I always believed that. I always believed that Lulu paid them people to take that goddamn video out their system. And I believe that the manager, or whoever in that hotel, they was the one recording it and sent it to the police. And then when they did that, they got rid of the real part. I always believed that. Yep. But I just never heard the family speak on that part. But I believe that. I believe it was evidence there. I damn sure believe it was evidence in that goddamn camera. I believe that. And I believe Lulu parked her car somewhere around that, by the pizza place, because she already been there before and she know where the cameras and stuff is at. So that's why she parked her car in another direction so she wouldn't be seen too. She said, you can be a detective, sis. Thank you. She said, I believe that too, D. Yeah. I always believed it. Once I open book sent me them photos and I look at them photos, I'm like, well, who the fuck opened the car though? I don't see Dro nowhere in this picture. Like, what's going on here? And I started putting shit together. Like, nah, they got rid of that real video. They got rid of that shit. That's why when that goddamn detective went there, won't nothing else to show. He said they didn't have nothing else to discover in the cameras. That's what the detective said. Something like that. But it was nothing there. It was gone. Because I believe that would have showed what really happened to Dro. And Lulu knew that. She knew that. Yeah. The same way Lulu got away with the first shit that she did with that car accident with that boy, she got away with this one too. Yeah. So you can practically tell, like, this is her MO. This is her MO when it comes to men that, she gets sick of and have arguments and get angry with. This is her MO. This is what the fuck she do. Yeah. It'll be a next one. It'll be a next man. Trust me. I don't know how long, but it will. Maybe 2-3 years. I don't know. She gotta let this die all the way down. Yeah. And now I do believe that Lulu definitely knows somebody in that police department. Yeah. Because at first I didn't want to believe that. But I remember a lot of people used to always put in my chat. And I was like, y'all think so? And I was like, I don't know, y'all. I don't want to say that. But now, after Nothing But the Truth dropped that video, and she got away with that, and now getting away with this, and this time she had Renee said that it was an accident, and, he did this before, yeah. Yeah. I definitely do believe it. Yes, very crazy work. Absolutely. But I'm going to tell you, and I told y'all this in the beginning, ain't no goddamn way in the world that I'm going to sit here and believe a bitch over my son. And I'm sorry to tell you, especially when something like this happened, everybody's a suspect to me. And bitch, you think I'm going to tell the goddamn police, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Because, they always argue all the time and, stuff like this. Hell no. Because, bitch, if you got to go to jail for harming my child, that's where the fuck you going to go. And fuck you and your family at that point. Yeah. That's how I feel. Shit. Hell no. I ain't gonna sit here and be like, oh, yeah, I don't think she did anything, Yeah. Because they always argue all the time. And, sometimes things get out of hand. But, not too bad as they had to go to hospital and call the police and all of that. So, I don't think she did it. Hell no. I got to agree with the father. Renee, you was wrong for that part now. You was definitely wrong. You was definitely wrong on that behalf. I got to agree with the daddy, and he got every right to be angry the way he's angry. He's very angry, special. She let Lulu get away with that. I got to agree with him on that. That man is angry behind that because that was y'all child. He said he'll never fuck with you no more now. Oh, Lord. Ooh, child. He said he'll never fuck with her. He ain't probably want to speak to her if he ever see her on the street. Girl, you know, made your baby daddy hate you. Ooh, baby. No way. No way. No way I'm going to do it to my child. Because we going all the way. I don't care if the detectives got to bring her in there 50 times and question her. It is what it is. It is what it is. At this point, when things like this happen to someone in your family or your children, you know, everybody's supposed to be a suspect at that point. Don't trust nobody. Because at that point, you don't know who to believe and who not to believe. You know what I'm saying? So everybody be a suspect at that point. And that's how she should have looked at that. She should have took that as though everybody is a suspect at this point. I don't trust nothing. My son have lost his life. Yeah. But nope. Shit, maybe she did do it for the money. Shit, who knows, child? Maybe she did do it for the money. I mean, because I'm just saying you would think that because of that was his mom. You know what I'm saying? It's like she just wanted this to go away and nobody else talk about it. And, you know, let's just do his burial and get it out the way because she was his beneficiary. She did the funeral. I think she was in charge of everything. You know, she made sure Lulu followed the directions. Don't give them shit. Give everything to me, you know, and all this shit, you know. That was crazy work, y'all. That was crazy work. Everything else, I agree. The rest of the stuff, I disagree with. You know, I think that's too much information right there. You feel me? But I'm going to get up off here, y'all. It's after 3 o'clock. I'm going to eat my dinner and get my recording drop for tomorrow because y'all know I'm not coming live tomorrow. But I do a live recording. Baby, let's see what I can find on this. Oh, y'all, before I get off, let me say this. Y'all, last night, right, when I got off live, right, I had took a nap and woke up. I just want to bring this to y'all attention so y'all can be aware. I went on Facebook and I don't follow this lady, but I follow this, I guess it's a guy behind the page, I'm not sure, but I follow him. But he shared the lady live. So she was live. So I clicked on her live to see what was going on. Y'all, let me tell you, okay? Thank you, Brittany. Y'all be aware. This lady in Chicago, I think it was on the south side, and she owned a boutique. She do all kind of stuff. She do prom dresses, most of the prom stuff for kids. So it was like 30 people in front of her shop last night. And I was like, what the fuck is going on here? So I stayed on the live in the bushes because I wanted to see what was really going on. The lady that owned the boutique, y'all, that owned this shop, she took all these people money, y'all, and did not have no dresses for these girls. And these girls coming out of 12th grade this Friday in Chicago is their prom. The news people came. The police was out there. Man, it was, y'all, when I say it was sad, y'all, the kids was out there crying. One lady came all the way from out of town and been giving this lady $300 and $400. Now, a lot of people were saying, oh, that's crazy. Why would y'all pay that much for a prom dress? Let me tell y'all something. Open book, no, I ain't lying. She's not in the chat, but she know I ain't lying. My daughter prom dress this year was $2,000. Prom dresses is running you from $15,000 to $5,000 now. Everything went up after the pandemic. Okay? So the lady was in a live. She was a pretty lady too. Beautiful young girl. And I liked the way she ran her live, y'all. She was telling anybody in the comments, if y'all got dresses y'all want to donate, sell for a cheap price, inbox me. Let's come and together as a community to help these kids. Y'all, the kids was crying, y'all. They was crying. They didn't have their dresses. It was their proms is tomorrow, y'all. So I went on Facebook this morning and I seen a lot of people that's living in Chicago was putting up prom dresses for people. They were selling them for like 400, 700, 500. Now, a lot of people disagreed with the prices because they were saying, why would you sell these dresses to these people in a time of the need that they are in and they already got beat once out of their money, right? Oh, it was very heartbreaking. It was very, man, when I said that lady that did that live, when I say she came through, she came through. So another guy was watching the live and came out there too. And he had a boutique also and do prom dresses. So the lady on her live was giving people his address and everything. He was not selling none of his dresses. He had a lot of extra dresses that he had made and stuff from last year too. He was giving out his address for the moms to come to the shop, and stuff like that. It was a mess. Now the lady that does the dresses, damn, I forgot her Facebook, so y'all can go over there. She claimed that she didn't do the dresses because of a medical issue. Do I believe that? No. Okay? Because you told the mothers to meet you out there yesterday for their kids' dresses. And it was like over 50 mothers out there, and you did not produce nail dress. I feel like you scammed these people, you took these people money, and you did not do your job. Now, let's go back to one father was out there, right? That lady is lying. Yes, I'm sorry to all that. Yes. And let me tell you, my grandson's girlfriend had that. Them dresses is high. My granddaughter prom dress for this year was $2,000. $2,000. No lie. Okay. So a lot of people be like, oh, it is what it is. Now it was a father out there that was very angry. And I'm gonna tell you where I feel he made his mistake at. Now he said he started paying this lady back in 2025, y'all, in June. Almost a year. Next month will make a year. He been paying her on this dress. Now, why haven't you been keeping in contact with this lady? That was damn near a year ago. What was y'all communication? Now, people was coming in the comments and also saying this. This lady has been a scammer all her life. This is not her first and second rodeo. Why do people continue to go to her? Now, I'm telling you what these people were saying in the chat. Lord, y'all, I felt so bad for them people, y'all. I felt bad for these people, y'all. I did. So, y'all, when I went back on Facebook, baby, why they went, people broke in her shop, bust out her windows, and baby, it was a raid in Chicago last night. You hear me? Baby, I was tuned in. I thought Keys was going to get on. Keys did do a video, but he only put out text messages. I thought he was going to show the videos. Y'all, it got crazy. Okay? The people was going there looking for their shit. Do you hear me? They bust out her windows and everything, y'all. You know she probably got insurance on. The insurance people going to pay her back. Girl, it was so funky, y'all. The news people was out there while they was breaking in her shit, y'all. Lord, y'all. When I tell y'all that shit got funky last night, it got funky. Hey, auntie. So it is a lot of people still coming through as of this morning. And a lot of them people, oh my God, them prom dresses they was selling, I ain't gonna lie though, they was nice. And I guess some people don't want to, give their daughter's prom dress away free. I don't know. But those prom dresses was beautiful. They was posting it, they was saying inbox me, we can meet up, whatever. They was trying to help these people out, y'all. It was damn near over 50, 60 people that was out of a prom dress, and these kids graduate. Their prom is tomorrow, Friday. One girl was out there crying If y'all go down Facebook, y'all gonna see it because everywhere on Facebook, it's all over Facebook. All over Facebook. And I don't think it was nothing wrong with that lady. I believe everybody, a lot of people's in that chat saying she was a scammer. I do believe it. She did come out and put a post up and talking about she apologized. She could admit herself in the hospital. No, bitch, meet yourself in the crazy ward, bitch. Cause you crazy. You sitting out here and scam all these mothers out of thousands of dollars for these kids' prom dresses, and you didn't come through with nothing. Now, one lady watched the lady live, right? And she came to the scene with her daughter prom dress wasn't even finished. I said, what in the hell is going on here? She said, damn, that was horrible. Yes, it was. Yes. Yes, it really was. It really was. But a lot of people came through for them families. A lot of people. A lot of people. They was posting, you know, their daughter's prom dresses from last year, you know, and stuff like that, you know, and there was some nice ass prom dresses. You know, they was like, if you're looking for this size, this color, inbox me. Like I said, it was a guy that came out there on the scene that has his own boutique from Chicago, and he was like, I have a lot of dresses. If anybody in need for, he wasn't selling none of his stuff. He wasn't selling his stuff. He was giving the dresses away free. So, you know, people probably went to him because that's a lot. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit here and repay somebody else for a $500 dress, and you don't sit here and kicked out $2,000 and $3,000. One lady, it was a nurse, right? She said that lady charged her $2,300 fucking dollars for her dress, and she did not have her daughter dress. And I know she's not lying. I know she's not lying. Cause I just told y'all my granddaughter dress this year was $2,000. $2,000. Yeah. Yeah. And one lady said that the lady got TikTok too, y'all. She got TikTok and Facebook. I don't know about Instagram, but she damn sure got Facebook and TikTok. The lady said she found her from TikTok. And she came from out of town all the way to Chicago, y'all, to get her daughter prom dress made and got fucked at the end. So I just want y'all to, you know that. Be careful of who's making your grandkids, your kids' prom dresses. Look into these people. Do some research on these people. You know what I'm saying? See how many people have been to them, how long they've been open. Do your research on these people. I'm telling you, if you go on Facebook now and see people, they are saying that this lady been doing this for years. And they don't understand why people keep messing with her. Now, I'm telling you what I read. They need to shut her tail down. Yes. And that's why I say, and she told me something. She had medical issues. No, bitch, you's a scammer. Okay? And if you did have medical issues, you should stop taking orders if you know it was overwhelmed for you and you didn't have nobody else to help you with those prom dresses and those boys' suits. She was making suits for these boys to graduate. Now, what did you do? Tell my son when she come out of the hospital, she's going to give everybody their money back. No, bitch, you're not giving nobody nothing back because you never gave the other people their goddamn money back for their kids' prom dresses and the boys' tuxedos and shit. You sound like a scammer. And that is so sad. So I bring that to share with y'all because please do your research when it comes to money like that, y'all. I'm telling you, that's not no easy money to come by. That's a lot of money. That lady said her daughter prom dress was $2,300. And she got scammed out of her money. And she was out there saying she needed help. Her daughter prom is tomorrow. Well, all them girls in Chicago that, you know, was on that side, I think the south side, their prom, because I know they split them up here where we live at. It was tomorrow. It was tomorrow. And like I said, thank God, shout out to the lady that went live and helped everybody out. She was a beautiful young lady. She's a hairstyler. She's an entrepreneur. She lives in Chicago. She was telling people inbox her and stuff like that. So she was helping a lot of people out on her live until her phone was going dead. So she did a blessing yesterday. She really did. God bless the people who stepped up. Yes. Yes. That lady just did a little girl like that for her year's prom. Yep, everybody says she like that. People in the comments were saying this is not her first time doing it. They were saying that. They were saying it. They was like, I don't understand why people keep going to her. They was like every year. Well, listen, a lot of people in the comments were telling people go sue her. I would sue her. I wouldn't wait until she come home from the hospital, no none of that. Because bitch, by the time you come home, you'll be having some paperwork at your door. All y'all need to get together as a team and go downtown and sue her. That's what y'all need to do. Because I can guarantee you, she been doing this for so long, she probably never got sued, never got an ass whipping, and she's still doing it. Something gonna have to stop this woman from doing that. I seen that, D, and the lady was wrong for taking the money. Oh, you seen it? Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. It was all over Facebook last night. Yes, I will sue her too. Yep, sue her. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Buttercup. I don't understand. Like I said, the only reason she probably not behind bars because it gotta be that she's not getting reported. I don't know. But they broke in her shop last night. They bust out the windows and everything last night. And I seen the news people out there recording. I'm like, well, what in the hell? The cops was there and everything. Yeah. If you go down Facebook, you will see it. Everybody sharing that shit. Let me see. I can't remember. I don't think I remember the name. Damn, what is that boy name? Chicago. Damn, Chicago something. Because you could have went through his page to find it. Because that's how I found the lady live. He shared it. And I just so happened to click and I'm like, what the hell is going on here? And I clicked on her live and that's how I found out. And I just stayed in the live, to see what was going on. If you go to the Chicago Shade Room, you can find a lot of stuff. Go to the on Facebook, the Chicago Shade Room. And if you go to that, you will find the fake lady, the scammer. You'll find her Facebook and you will see all the comments and you probably can see the video when the lady went live. So y'all can go to that, the Chicago Shade Room. Yeah, that's her name. That's her name right there. Yep, that's her name on Facebook. Yes, Buttercup, that's her. Yep, that's her, y'all. That's her name. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And the Chicago Shade Room shared a lot of it too. Yeah. So I just want y'all to be aware when it comes to anything with that type of money, do your research, y'all. Please do your research. Just don't be giving up no money like that. Don't do your research. Do your research. That's and the lady also said like every time she called her, she would ask her like, because when you doing prom dresses, it's like when you're doing a wedding, you got to keep getting size, to make sure the dress can fit, they keep sizing you up and stuff like that. So she said she kept asking the lady, when can she come in because her daughter can get sized again? She said the lady kept saying, oh, come this day, right? Then the lady will say, oh, well, not this day because I have something to do. Can you come this day? So then when she texts the lady back and say, is we still on for tonight? She'll say, she had an excuse, put it like that. And that's when the lady started figuring out something was wrong. Then she said the lady texted her, was texting everybody that was out there last night, telling everybody there last night to meet her there. That's how all those people end up meeting her at her shop because she told them to. And they didn't have no dresses. Yep. That was foul, y'all. That was foul. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. That's what she was doing. She was doing fake appointments. Absolutely. That's what she was doing. And when they showed up, she was never there. Yeah. I was like, wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. I felt so bad for those mothers, and especially those kids, you know. They would never see this day again. This is special to them. You know, this is special. They work hard in school. You know, they deserve to go to their prom and have a good time, enjoy themselves. They will never see this day again. You know, and this is what they get. This is what they get. You got that right, sis, because them girls out there wasn't playing. Because one girl was like, shit, if that was my daughter, I would have did the same motherfucking shit. I probably would have broken her shit too. I was cracking up. Because people don't play about their kids. And they don't play about their money neither. You know, people work hard for their money. You know, you just can't do people any kind of way and think you can get away with it. That's crazy. She needs to close that shop before she get hurt. She better. She better. She better, because somebody would definitely be sitting out there in a car, see her pull up, and she can get hurt real bad. You sitting out here taking people money. That shit ain't cool. Shit. Yeah, nowadays it's rough. It's rough. People trying to pay bills and eat and take care of their kids, and you can just swindle them out their money like that. You gotta be kidding me. Gotta be kidding me. Ain't no fucking way in hell. So I just want to bring that to y'all before I get off. I'm going to get up off of here. I enjoyed this live today. And I will drop my recording video tomorrow. I think I got one of Polo. Yeah. I think I'm going to do Polos tomorrow. Because, baby, yes. So I want y'all to have a great, great, great day. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed. I always enjoy your live, boo. Thank you, Karen. And thank you for the coffee, Karen. Appreciate you. And thank you for my other sister for the coffee. And if anybody else want to donate, y'all can before I get off. The link is dropped. It's already at the bottom. But I'm gonna do. I think Polo did a live. I think I'll do that one tomorrow. I'll react from his tomorrow. Yeah. Yes, you enjoyed yours too, Auntie. Enjoy. Yes, enjoy. Y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank y'all. I enjoyed this live today, y'all. That shit was hilarious, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie. That shit was hilarious. Lord, Lulu done got away with it a second time. Lulu, you need to be ashamed of yourself, girl. You need to be ashamed of yourself. You really do. You need to be ashamed of yourself, Lulu. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. Y'all stay tuned. Keep your notifications on. Okay? I probably would drop that live tomorrow, y'all, between 1 and 1:30. So look out between 1 and 1:30. That's when I probably drop it tomorrow. Okay? And I'll have you guys tomorrow. Peace and love. Karen. See you, Buttercup.